Oh, Jim Knox crazy.
Hello, friends. Happy Friday. Happy opening day, Jake.
Yeah.
It is opening day. And for year 3 in a row, our opening day is bus adjacent. If not on a bus. Sometimes we're on a bus. Did we do on the bus the first time here?
Yeah. The first time. We were joined by Mike Adams on the Bang Bus, on Letty's Bang Bus.
Joining us now is Letty, of course, owner of the bus. Maybe not. Hold on.
We'll see.
We'll give him a second.
We are set up here in Lot D at Globe Life Field, staring at the Dallas Renegade Stadium and the beautiful pond out here.
It is beautiful.
Would you take a dip in that?
I'll do it to end the show today.
Whoa.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, okay.
Last year, I probably was pretty close to being ready to take a dunk in there.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Letty is
if you do
the
it, I'll do
closest
it.
Human embodiment to Frank the Tank I've ever met, right? That just seems to be, he knows everyone.
Yep.
Like Minnie Coop's son.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Cooperstein just walked up. He's like, hey, man, he's hanging out. And I'm like, what are you doing here? Oh, yeah, I know Letty from blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Meet another guy's like, oh, yeah, I went to high school with Letty.
My nickname's the mayor.
I get that, yeah.
So I get that a lot.
And it makes sense for a mayor to have a bus that they parade around in to celebrate with their subjects, their people.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking, I was watching some movie that had, like, the coolest reference I can come up with is, like, Back to the Future when they went back and they have it's not a bus, but kind of a truck. It's a campaign type thing. And you have a megaphone on the top, and you're like, we need to do that. We need a Dumb Zone campaign vehicle
I
to
love
drive
it.
around
I
with
thought
a
you were going
megaphone
somewhere else when you said you watched a bus video.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've
those
seen
other
plenty
ones.
of bus videos, but so that
That's a good idea.
You have to know this bus is rickety.
Yeah.
This is not like, let me picture like
The bus.
the Rolling Stones bus or
It's charming.
yes, if you were a real estate agent,
Sure.
Yeah.
she's a real fixer-upper.
It's
She's
been
a
loved. It's been loved.
We thought about washing it this year, and it's like,
So when was the last time before today that it was driven?
So we had to get it to the neighborhood like Tuesday, but other than that, basically last year, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's get the story of the bus. It is it's a rickety old
School bus.
green and white school bus.
It's a 1986, I believe, school bus, and we all went to UNT. We were playing lacrosse together, club lacrosse, and our coach was a young attorney and said, "Hey, I'm going to buy you guys a bus so we can travel to games and stuff." So he paid $3,000 for the bus, and here we are. What
year was that?
That would have been like 2005,
90s? Okay.
2004, maybe 3 actually.
2003. You paid $3,000 for
Yep.
this bus.
And I think it was in someone else's hands for a few years, but we invested in some brakes last year, new battery. I think since then we put about $2,200 into it.
Not bad at all.
Still running strong.
Not
Still
bad
running
at all.
strong.
Yeah.
Anybody ever slept on it?
Oh yeah. So I don't.
Passed
the
out?
first year we
Does
talked
that
about it.
count?
When we had it, we put a divider right here, framed up divider with a door, and we had like a couple of couches back there with a little TV.
Oh,
so
yes.
yeah, you could hang out and stuff. And then on the front, what we actually did was flip the seats where you were facing each other and you could play cards or whatever. So yeah, lots of people in between games or whatever, would just pass out back there.
Has there been sex on that
Love?
bus?
Definitely.
Definitely sex on the bus.
Yes.
Involving two people.
Well, that's a good question.
Which way
Probably
does it go?
involving more.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
It's the lacrosse
could
team.
probably
bro.
run the gamut.
This is the UNT lacrosse team. So how
Are
did
lacrosse
this...
dudes weirdos? Are they baseball like weirdos?
Yeah, it's basically like a frat, but,
I don't
Like
know
rugby.
anybody who
we
played
didn't
lacrosse.
we didn't play Soggy Biscuit or Elephant Run or any of that stuff.
Soggy biscuit?
You know what that is, Dan, don't you?
I'm going to have to search that. I might know what it is, just not the new terminology.
Right.
I feel like your world with NHL players.
It's Limp Biscuit. Same
Oh,
thing.
okay. Well, anyway, how do you end up owning the bus then? Some other guy bought it for the team.
Yeah, well, so he didn't want it, obviously. He moved on to bigger and better things. Like I said, he was volunteering his time, so he was an attorney. And we tried to pass it down to the next generation. Like, hey, it's $3,000. We don't care. Like, take it. Y'all enjoy it. Do whatever. And they were like, absolutely not. We don't want your garbage bus.
They were not the cool.
No, so one of the guys running around here that we run with, his father-in-law took the bus, took ownership for a while. He's the one that added the rooftop. He did cycling, and so he was retired. And
There's a rooftop platform with a very sus railing.
we need to do some tack welding, yeah.
I don't know what that is, but whatever, you got to do something, it seems like. Somebody's going to fall off
Yeah,
there
yeah, eventually, yeah.
very soon.
We left it in a, someone else's name for that reason.
Yeah,
No.
getting up is fine.
If you see all of us
Getting
running
down is a
later,
little-
pack this shit up and let's get out of here, okay?
It's so disappointing the next generation just let this slide. I mean, I
Right.
guess it's good for us.
Yeah.
But
So anyway, he took it. He used to drive. He lived in New Orleans at the time. He would drive up to drive all of us. Right, started out as an Uber. Like, hey, let me just drive all y'all. We can party on it. You can hang out. I'll drive you home. And then eventually,
That's awesome.
He
You're
moved
a
on.
college kid?
Yeah, he moved on to other things. And so where I work, I have big enough yard there that I just took ownership and we just store it there. And we operate our own fleet and stuff. So I have a mechanic on hand, so he can kind of over the year touch it up. He'll run it occasionally, like maybe start it up, not drive it, just keep it lubricated and stuff. But that's how I ended up with it.
Yeah, it's all because you walk through the parking lot. By the way, they brought a bar this year, and I'm not pointing that out to you, Jake, like Blake would. Like, hey, just have one.
it's opening day.
Yeah,
Just have a couple pops.
I'm pointing it out because apparently this traveling bar has a bathroom on it.
Yes,
Oh,
there is a
sick.
bathroom in there. We try not to let everyone know that, but yeah, he's got a porta potty. That's Don. So he goes to a ton of tailgating, everything you can imagine for work. Writes it off, I guess. You guys know about write-offs, right?
Sure.
So yeah, he
tell me.
opens that up. It's a full stock bar. So
Sick.
And then, but walking through, before this bathroom was here, the closest I could find was a 5-minute walk away, which is great. Got to get some steps. And the people, viewing and
Sure.
opening day tailgate party, it's awesome.
It's
Yeah.
the best. It feels like real fandom.
Right. But the buses, these are high dollar. These are
I think COVID really kicked off a thing.
there's definitely some $1 million buses in this lot.
these buses are the fake titties in the front row at the Mavs game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not the real fans.
Yeah. This is
We
this
are
is
the
your
real deal
300s.
here.
Yeah.
This is
We're all natural, baby.
right.
double mastectomy. This is but she's strong.
Yeah,
This is the dumb zone of buses. It doesn't look very impressive.
That's right.
Sounds horrible, actually.
Our people lift us up.
but quite a
That's
quite a
right.
quite a bit of power on this bus.
You see, the Rangers are going to. They announced they're going to keep the roof open all year yesterday.
Wednesday.
April Fools.
Yeah. Okay, that's hilarious. Did they really?
Yeah.
They had it sponsored, Baker's Roof or whatever.
God damn it, that makes it so much worse.
Yeah.
You got to do it, but it makes it worse.
How was the?
So, anyways, here's birthdays sponsored by
Yeah.
Jake Ottinger throwing out the first pitch. We were speculating.
Like, who would it be? Would
Yeah.
it be a local teacher?
A handicapped politician.
I've got one little Ranger thing I'd like to address if you guys don't mind.
It's your show, pal.
So the stupid silver boot.
Whoa.
Okay.
I don't know if I like those words.
All right. Well, it's already a caricature of Texas, right? You guys remember my family is Cowboys Western, right? Letty Boots. That's where I come from. The goddamn spur on the boot is upside down.
This is something
On the silver boot?
On the silver boot. It's upside down.
Spurs can be upside down.
So a real Texan.
Yeah, I think Jake's Googling it right now. So Clayton may know. All right, so there's on a spur, there's a little thing called a button. And when you put a spur on, you have a leather strap that goes around your boot to attach to that button. That button should be facing up so that it can go over the top of your boot. And the damn spur, whoever designed this sculpture, so it's already ridiculous that we have this stupid trophy like the 6-shooter one at the Speedway, but the spur is upside down. Like, can we just not at least, we're going to make fun of ourselves. Can we be accurate about it? Anyway, I just thought with this forum, I'd like to get that out.
I think that's great. That's a niche gripe, but I love it.
Yeah, so
I would have never
We'll
liked
take
that.
on this cause, though.
Yeah,
if you want us to.
Rangers sweepstakes, and we got to fix the silver spur.
That's
they
right.
already brought your statue back. Why don't you chill out, you know?
Well, that was a Ray Davis dog whistle, wasn't it?
We forgot about the Letty crew. What do we call the collection of people?
The Luddites.
that we met here. Yeah, if the Rangers do sweep, all the wives know that night we got to go. We're getting it ready.
Sweepstakes. Hashtag sweepstakes.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 in a row, they got to wear a jersey.
And
Now,
that's
what
good.
happens if the Rangers get swept? Am I like, oh no,
You don't want to know.
not?
Pegging?
Yeah, I was trying to think of it.
And then the, of course, so that it's a bus. It's got the rooftop platform. But from that platform on the way down, like I said, this is Frank the Tank's bus. There is a big giant beer bong.
There is.
And
Couple
so
of
it's a
them.
tradition. Now there's 2. Unless there's always been 2.
There's always been 2, but we've got 2 new ones and new names.
Okay, we have brand new one. Yeah, the guy was up there really proud of it.
Damn.
Showing me they're very, very new.
Can we get a drum roll?
Blake wants you to try. Blake said, hey, he said
You
it's
can have just one beer bong.
He's like, it'll be fine.
Let's hear it.
Well, I think Dan has them.
Okay,
Dan, what's the name?
let's hear it.
Well, the old names were El Bongby
Okay,
Yeah.
a little dolly.
and
Yeah.
Jose LeChug.
It's mid.
Right.
And you could have just replaced them,
Right.
like Darren on
Rangers did.
Bewitched, or maybe the daughter on Roseanne, right?
Right.
The next year, it's just somebody different.
Yeah, but those guys are
Same
okay.
name.
I think the ticket did that on middays.
There you go. Same thing. We're not even going to mention it. It's just this is what everything's fine.
Everything's good.
This year we have Mitch Morsuds
Okay.
and Nelson Booze.
Nelson Booze is the best.
That's
of
a
them.
winner, right?
That
Yeah.
hits.
That's the best one.
That hits hard.
We also tested Chung Ho Park.
Yeah, there's a lot here.
Yeah, we had a list going. Yeah, we've set that up so if Knox comes by, he can officiate. But we've got four participants that would like to
I want
do
to
a
see.
chug
I
off.
want to see Mini Coop on the beer bong.
Yeah, this is the first time Mini Coop's been back for about 3 years. He ended up passing out on the bus at like 1:30 before the game the first time he came. and I guess we scared him off. Like, you got to
that's
learn
great.
to pace yourself a little, Coop.
That's great.
Was he just rambling about sports?
Yeah, he was just sitting in there
Just-
kind of glazed over and just went to sleep.
I think we need to have that wireless ready to grab Mini Coop at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a very good call.
Especially for that story, yeah.
God, imagine if your dad was Coop.
He'll egg us on to tweet at Coop to just get him. He's like, hey, like something will happen in baseball, like a pitcher win or something. He's like, go tweet Coop. Let's go see what we
Which
get him
Jake
started
would
on.
do if Coop was Jake's dad.
Yeah.
Right?
Frankly, I used to do it to Bob. I would text my buddies and be like, hey, light Bob up on this. Gladly. And he would reply and crush them.
So it's very baseball-centric program today. First, we start at 11 because
Blake has a streak to continue.
Blake has to see the actual first pitch.
What's wrong with that?
Did you see who it was? I know y'all were talking about the other day. Ottinger.
Yeah, he was not listening, but that's okay. He had stuff going on.
sorry.
That's fair. Blake, 17 of 18.
Yeah, something like that.
It's impressive.
I had to rake one day my senior year.
What a jerk. Is the littlest of little ones coming with you?
Yeah, he's got to. He's attached to mommy's boob right now.
I thought he was lactose intolerant.
Yeah, not that. Not breast milk.
That's
Apparently
sick.
doesn't count. Ottinger wasn't canceled over the whole White House thing.
No, dude, that was a great move that we never talked about. He had something else going on.
Oh, he didn't go.
He didn't go. But I thought you meant he would get canceled by like hockey fans because most of them want you to go to the White House, you would assume. He didn't go, and so like the woke part of hockey Twitter that I follow that all works at Petco,
Yeah.
they were all like, "Yeah, it's our Jakey. He's got sisters. He's got whatever," and that may have been it, but he sold it as a family thing. I can't remember if it was his. I don't think it was his wife having a baby, but it was something.
Yeah.
That wasn't like taking a knee, you know.
Well, I thought it was coming home to get ready for his next start or something.
I promise you, there was some family thing to it.
Okay. Yeah. So on today's show,
He has a 3-month-old, and his thought was he didn't play.
great excuse.
That's what I'm saying. Is it's right on the edge. You really.
Right.
I went on a Stars road trip when my daughter was 2 weeks old.
yeah, and you didn't have the, multi-year, multi-million-dollar contract where you certainly have a.
No, my talents were much more replaceable.
I went to training camp when Benny was like a week old.
You did, dude. And God bless him. And I'm such a egomaniac. I claim our show as like partially as we caused this, but as we were talking about, I heard Tyler on paternity leave this week. He was like, "Yeah, he's back after week 3 next week or something." Like, that's insane.
Yeah, Cumulus
It's changed. But anywho,
is doling out. Yeah,
nah, he's loved. I think.
Otter.
Yeah. Big win the other night.
Later today, Jared Sandler will stop by. We think. We have a monthly business review.
I wonder if Steve Noviello will be here. I know Steve. I know the woman.
I've been told he won't.
Okay.
By Letty.
Okay.
Yeah, we were on with him earlier.
Okay. Are we allowed to? I thought you were saying don't talk about.
No. Yeah, Steve. I invited Steve. Jen would jump on if y'all
Okay.
want. That's not a problem.
Yes, my friend from high school that had Steve Noviello's babies. They put.
She birthed his baby.
Yes. They put his seed inside of her. She grew it, and produced him child. Him and his partner.
So she got
She's
paid.
here. She's here every year. She's friends with. Oh yeah.
She got paid, or she just did it like because she's cool.
Love of the game.
That's
Yeah.
a good question.
Some ladies just love being pregnant. They say,
Yeah.
like they love the attention.
We have another friend here that his wife is a surrogate for I think the 3rd time. She is paid.
Just another thing men have no access to.
Right. I'd like to get
shut out
paid to
of.
do that.
Right. Mine just goes to waste.
To just sit around and eat extra for
Right.
9 months. And
Have everyone tell me I'm beautiful.
yeah. Just tell me what a hero I am.
Rub your feet.
Sounds great. Get the HOV lane. Dude, think of it.
That would be great.
Limitless.
You could do very niche porn. Right?
Yeah. I guess you could.
Also, Jim Knox will join us today.
Yeah.
So Jim Knox will be here around 1-ish, and then I think at 1:30 we're going to award. What are we? We don't have a name yet,
Let's just call it the
but it's the Letty Bus fan of the game.
Yeah, like the. All right, let's go to the Letty Bang Boss fan of the game. That's what I want to hear.
That's a solid Knox.
But yeah, we have
There's not a whole lot to it.
and we have gift bags to give away. We actually have 3 gift bags to give away to the fan of the game. So
We do.
if indeed you have a bid,
We are just getting better at this every year, right?
All you can do is keep pushing, right? I mean, look at this setup.
it is a great setup. Except Blake scheduled wind this year. Why is that? It is nice though, nice and cool.
Yeah, it's not hot.
It's keeping all this stuff on though.
What do you mean?
It's powering.
Oh, the
If
wind!
If the wind died, we
all
wouldn't
the
be able
solar
to
power
broadcast.
or wind power that we use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have are people welcome to just grab stuff? How are we?
Yeah, I mean that's our crew's catering.
There's a lot more people here.
Yeah, I mean if people are wandering up and they want a sandwich or something, we would prefer they toss us a little cash just to help
Got
cover
it.
it. But
Do you
yeah.
consider our listeners part of your crew?
Yeah, the Wire Wheel bunch,
There you go.
the Colleyville Dad. Yeah, they're all welcome.
Did you know Wire Will before?
I didn't. I met him last year, I think, for the first time.
Through us, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then he invited me to y'all's house recently for a sit-in or whatever. The only thing, if we can announce that we worry about, is people grabbing beer that are underage in case we get in trouble. Just FYI.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, right?
Yeah. So please keep an eye out for that.
He's speaking from experience.
Yeah.
You want to do some before an MBR? You want to do some sports?
Sure.
Snorts or seshi? Or?
Sure.
Hey, is the moon a sesh? Because people are going to the moon again.
I was not, dude. I think I've told you, and we can talk about this if you want. But if you want space news, first guaranteed, you're gonna have to deliver it. It's just not something I'm thinking about.
Throw the headset on, TC, because I think TC likes space.
Yeah, but he left for the eclipse. I don't have any. I mean, I saw that kid that everybody was hyping up on Twitter. That you find a fat kid who cusses on the news, and he's the internet darling of the day. That kid who's like, "What do you mean we're going to the fucking moon?" with his NASA hat on. That kid is why the drop Space is Super Gay exists. Like, knowing that kid in elementary and being like, dude, do you want to play sports? Or are you just going to kind of think about how to leave Earth? You want to come out here and wrestle or something? Or
Leaving Earth can help you in sports later because they'll discover
just
something.
Felt like a
up there.
very, like, again, if you're into space, you're probably into a lot of other things I'm not into, and that's fine. That's
Are
your
you
bag. But I'm
pro-moon?
not going to bring it up.
I love the moon.
You kidding me?
Are you happy we're going to the moon again? Because so it's kind of a spare journey, right? I understand they're going to the moon for the first time since the early 70s, but they're not going on the moon.
Well, it's the first 10 Apollo missions, right?
But would you just fly to
We did like 15 Apollos,
England,
and
land?
10
and,
of them we didn't touch down. You got to test it out.
Yeah, but I thought we did the testing in 1970.
What was
Probably
all that?
not on this equipment. I think this is new equipment.
What are we talking? What are we talking
So
about?
we have to drive up there just to see if we can get there
to
and then
test
drive
the
back.
new equipment.
Of course. You do a little shakeout flight.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they should be landing on the moon.
I think the entire thing is.
It is the first female to go to the moon.
Really?
What if that ruin? Yeah, they're going to go on around. So they're going out.
What if it
there.
reverses global
That's
warming?
what I'm saying. They're going to fly around the moon where they will lose contact with the Earth for 45 minutes.
Dude.
She's
What if
gonna
they
be a
never-
bear.
Yeah.
Or what if it pulls
You
the
don't know where
moon
you're
out
going!
farther? It pulls the moon out of orbit.
Pull the nav back up.
And what
We don't have
about
any-
bears?
We don't have any signal. Yeah. No. She could attract. Yeah, that's interesting. I guess. I don't know. I mean, is she a real astronaut or is she like a pop star?
It's Katy Perry.
I was gonna say, yeah. What are we?
I believe she is a real astronaut.
Okay, cool.
Little toilet trouble on the way up.
I heard about that. I did
Yeah.
see that, but I didn't click the story.
Their toilet that somehow they have a toilet that was unable to accept you going number one, but it would allow you to go number two. I challenge you to try to do that. Try to go number two without any number one.
Oh wow!
What an interesting point.
Wow.
That's because that's what
It's all connected.
that was their thing. It was somehow the
fascinating.
number two thing worked, but number one didn't.
I think I do sometimes. I don't think about it much.
I don't think you can.
no,
I bet I
Like
can.
keep your eyes open and
I
sneeze.
guarantee you I can.
No, because you're gonna have to
Let's
hold.
do like a live stream challenge. Where,
Yeah. Get a cam inside,
right.
like
Front and back,
like some teacher's always running at the Whataburger
That's
or whatever.
such a jackass idea.
kind of an ABS.
Dude, I was thinking about that this
Replay.
morning since I overschedule for my kids, right? Like, as the weekend approaches, it's pre-kin check. You're like, all right, we could go to gymnastics at 4, t-ball practice at 5:30, a game. Then I started thinking, yes, kids are overscheduled. And you're like, you just want them to have time to just kind of figure it out on their own, and just kind of get out there and be unsupervised. That approach created jackass in my generation. They left us alone, and we were like, let's light our dicks on fire with a video camera.
Yeah, so bring it back.
So, no.
And you are
so
the
put
last
them
generation.
in sports all the time. Overschedule for them. Don't let them hang out alone.
I was gonna now that you're saying this, that's a great theory. You're the last generation, really, that was allowed to just roam free.
And just do, yeah.
Because we
insane.
roam free.
And they handed us a camera. And,
Yeah.
and we were like, check this out. And then after that, everyone was like, what if I put my kid in 12 sports?
Right. At the
Make sure
age
he
of
never
3,
has a free
he is now
moment.
supervised from
Yeah.
the second I get, he's never has free time at all.
I feel like if Ryan Dunn doesn't put that Hot Wheel in his asshole,
Now they have like select Jackass, and they have It's all like you got uniforms,
right?
And you got to
travel
pay.
ball.
It costs so much to be a Jackass performer now.
The kids running free thing. I think the limiting factor for mine. I think I could let her do anything she wanted, and I don't think she would ever leave the house. And I've done some thinking about this, and I think it's that I'm way too nice to her.
Yeah.
I think that you needed a certain amount of hating your parents because they were evil people to give you that little push.
From this place.
We're just chill to her all the time.
Would you like something?
She doesn't want to
What do
leave.
you wanna
She doesn't
watch?
want to go to anyone else's house. She doesn't want to go anywhere. She just wants to be with the people who treat her good.
Damn, that's very real.
That is a good point.
It's a big problem.
Because I wanted
Could not
to
wait to
leave my
get out
house.
that door.
So I started hitting her.
Yeah.
So I started tasing her.
That's why you started working out, so you can get a little stronger to put a little fear into her. Back in the 70s and the 60s, of course, if the 70s had this, there were no toilets on the spacecraft.
What would they do? Just like freeze dry it?
They just didn't go to the bathroom.
Right. They just had to hold it. No, they went. Yeah, they just had a couple plastic bags, like Blake in his car, and you had to go number 1 and number 2 in the plastic bag, and then they would throw it into space. So somewhere out there, an alien is coming across. Like, is this a message? Like that's what's going to happen to us, right? We're going to get something from a foreign species, and it's actually going to be just their waste that they had, and we're going to think this is all.
Wow, put it in a museum.
Oh my God, they've sent something. It really means it's art. It must be their most beautiful piece of art on their planet, and it's a bag of shit.
This is kind of what Joe Dirt was about.
It really is. So
Really?
the story is they're going. They took off. Everybody said, now we're sending them a toilet.
Yeah, now they're up there,
Okay.
and
Okay.
we'll see what happens. They're just going to fly around the moon for a little while, and supposedly, though, this is like the first step in what you've heard since you were a little kid, right? There's going to be a moon base.
Okay. I'm done with the story. I don't have any more for it.
What if there's a moon base?
It's just not. Oh, right on. Just feed me some meat while we're talking.
He just gave you a piece of meat? Mm-hmm. Somehow he looked at you and like, that guy would just eat meat. He doesn't eat bread. Condiment.
Oh my God, that's good.
He looks like a guy that would eat meat, too. All right,
So-
anyway, move on.
Blake, on Sunday, did you watch all of Mackenzie Gore's start? Now I finished the bite.
No.
I thought you said you did. So, I think the most jarring thing for me in getting into trying to get into baseball in the last couple of years, as I've told you guys, is nobody goes beyond the 5th inning anymore, ever. It just seems like it introduces a level of variance to the game when you have your worst players deciding the highest leverage moments. And obviously baseball's always been like that to a degree. But he went 5 scoreless the other day, 5 hitless, and then get roughed up in the 6th the other day. Went and looked at his splits, and it's just like that. It's been like that for 5 years. Just great through 5, terrible in 6. I feel like Jack Leiter has that, although he does give up a lot of first-inning home runs.
So, third time through the lineup.
My experience in baseball over the last 18 months really has just been that. And it's wild because your relievers are going to be such a small portion of your overall spending. The Rangers clearly don't have a closer.
Yeah, but so what are you saying as far as you're putting your worst players in? Because that reliever is not compared to Gore through 5 innings.
It's his first time through, right? So you're right. It's not the same.
The reliever is now actually better than that person.
Correct. It still just doesn't make sense to me that we haven't figured out a way to where everyone only sees the order once or twice at most, and there's just no more expectation of that. And then I would think, adjust the way you allocate the money more, because right now those guys are not paid. It seems like to me the reliever should make more. Like, it should be a higher talent position. I don't understand it. And that's kind of what I'm saying. I don't understand that when I watch the game. I'm like, well, okay.
I was reading a little bit about Paul Skeens.
Yeah, he got destroyed in his first game, and then bounced back.
Well, that was O'Neal Cruz's fault in center field. But a part of it, too, is like if let's say he's pitching in the 5th or 6th, he's thinking, man, I don't know if I can go another 3 or 4 innings. So what the Pirates are thinking about doing with him is starting him in the 3rd and finishing the game.
This is what I'm talking
because
about. That's
what he was
fascinating.
saying, if I'm in the 8th inning and I'm thinking I need 4 more outs, I can push through for that.
The juice.
Yeah. So that might be the next step.
That's fascinating, and that's kind of what I'm saying is that the writing the game in a way that matches the leverage points, the emotion, the talent, and the salary, just like it's a little chemistry set. That
But what about
is interesting to me? And yeah,
what if that reliever he comes into a game they're down 4-0? Is that anti how you would want to use?
yeah, right. Like
If
we
you have
we're just gonna
Paul
push him
Skeens.
because it's the 3rd inning and you're already down 4-0. Yeah, that's tricky too.
Yeah.
Like,
Say,
would
hey,
you
you're gonna
rather?
pitch tomorrow?
And then in theory, you're always going to be in the lead when you have a Paul Skeens, or more often than 50%, right? Much more. So you're going to be handing a reliever going through his first time in the lineup a lead. At least they got a little cushion. Whereas in the beginning of the game, you're handing this reliever, who is lesser than Paul Skeens, every pitcher is, an even slate.
Yeah,
And the opportunity then.
that's interesting. And see, that's why I brought it up. I imagine there's also something too. Just
I mean, that's the opener, right?
getting warmed up. Yeah,
But it's not.
but they
with
don't
the
then
idea
go to the
of,
starter, right?
I'm going to. I do have a Haas
Right.
innings eater that I'm going to put in the 3rd, or
Right.
the 4th.
So I imagine, like like the fact that you have to warm up has something to do with this too, right? That it's very specific of like, hey, if we got you up for this day, we really can't. I'm led to believe that this is too fine-tuned of an art.
Like,
to,
even
where it can't
warming
just be
up-
like, dude, just go the next. Yeah,
Right. If you warm up 4 days in a row, you might not want to even have him warm up that next day.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's
Yeah.
interesting. I watched a John Boy breakdown of that CB Bucknor game. The one in particular, we were listening to the crowd really roar. The Reds crowd, where there was two missed calls in a row, and it was funny because remember the first strikeout, he was like doing a big giant show on it, and the next one, it was kind of like, I'm still going to ring you up, but a little more timid about it.
Yep.
Anyway, in that game, like John Boy did the John Boy breakdown, and there are certain pitches, I guess there were 80 pitches that were around in the zone. Like if it's a down the middle strike and a little bit of a circumference around that, you'll be like, okay, that's not what we're talking about here. 80 pitches were somewhere around that.
okay.
Whether outside, they're trying to get paint the edges of the zone, which is always what you want to do, right? 80 pitches in the game were that. 20 of those were missed calls. 6 of them were challenged and all overturned.
Wow. So it's about
1 out of every 4
Yeah.
pitches for CB Bucknor that weren't like something your grandma could call
Right.
a strike, was so easy, were wrong. 1 out of 4. So that's
jeez.
that's even more striking.
I think if you had asked me, I would have said 1 out of 8 to 1 out of 10. Of like average umpire on a given day, how many balls and strikes are they missing? I think I would have said something like that. One out of every 4 is crazy. I mean, hell, it's over a pitch a count, right?
yeah.
The average at bat is probably right around that, a little over that.
And I guess the way John Boy was talking about him too. Did you know who CB Bucknor was previous to this?
No.
Yeah, I did. He was Angel Hernandez light.
That's what I was going to say. The way John Boy was talking, this is not a surprise that now that ABS is out, that this is the guy that's in our
Well, that's actually good.
Well,
feed, because
right.
like he was well known before as a bad umpire.
Let's just say people knew his name, and if you know an umpire's name, they're not good.
Right. That's good to know, though, because if it was just a regular guy, then you would be thinking, boy, they all probably just suck.
Right.
That's
I-
at least some level of
I
comforting.
did see where, and I thought about this a little bit while the opening weekend, because everyone cheers when the call is overturned.
Love
They're
it.
cheering because the umpire missed a call.
Yeah.
This will be brought up whenever they renegotiate whatever deal they have. This cannot be good for them.
No, I think there has to be some kind of a. I mean, players can get cut. Players can get sent down. Players can lose their job if they are not performing. There should be some kind of a.
Yeah, and again, I was thinking about this with the NFL ref thing, and it may really test my union bona fides, because the NFL refs right now seem to me like they're out of their minds. Right? They get $350 a year for a part-time job. They want more. They want it to be they don't want to work full-time unless the NFL wants to pay them what they can make full-time doing their other jobs. Right now they make $300 from the NFL, and they're an aerospace engineer, they're a lawyer, they're the director of some transportation company, and they make 1.3 to 2, and the NFL is like, no, we're not going to make you full-time. So these guys are trying to like really thread the needle of, hey, we're really the only ones that can do this, so what are you going to do without us? The league will go put out unqualified refs. They won't be D1 refs. The product will suck. It'll look like the refs have them over the barrel. When in reality, I feel like you could absolutely find professional refs that would do this for $400,000 a year, $500,000 a year. Make it a full-time. You get 3 months off in the summer too. But you got to stay in shape. Like, you got to do more than what they're doing now.
There has to be a program where if a player retires, they can get into reffing almost immediately. There should be some sort of training.
That's a great point.
Because no one understands the game and the speed of the game like a player on the field.
Yeah, I don't think you want all players, but I think, and a couple guys have, right? We saw a guy who was a camp body for the Cowboys, a DB, who's currently on a crew. But
that's a great idea.
Yeah, I think you need some of that.
I think in this instance you should feel totally fine citing NFL. Ref union is cop union, not a real union. I'm ruling now.
They're so powerful too, though. At least the MLB.
The ref union?
You would just.
Or are you talking about the ump union?
The ump union, and I guess I don't know. I would bet that the NFL referees union is stronger than your run-of-the-mill workplace union. First of all, they are at least viewed as scarce. Right now, and that's the other thing too, is when you read about how NFL reffing works, or NBA, at least the way it used to, it's just a mafia. It's just a group of guys, all of them lived in the same 20,000 person town in Pennsylvania or New Jersey. It has nothing to do with merit. And the NFL has a lot of very similar situations in Ohio, that part of the country where these guys come from.
Yeah, how do sons of referees become?
We saw the Hockey law offices during spring training.
Really?
We were just standing we were standing on a street corner downtown, and we saw, there it is. Yeah. You've always heard that Ed Hockley's a lawyer from Arizona, and his name's on the building.
So if they fully professionalized it, and I think they should have a combine. I think you should be able to move. The NFL having anything that doesn't spare every expense is unacceptable to me.
It's a mockery of the sport that anyone who's 63 is allowed to ref a baseball game. You should just take yourself seriously enough to
it's true.
Set a standard that no one who's 63 can do this.
Hey, you want to fly this F-16?
Yeah.
No, my eyes. Okay, well, why don't you do this other eye job?
Yeah.
You would.
Well, and then, not only is he just bad because he's old and he gets calls wrong, but I guess John Boy did a quick lip reading on one of the calls. It was a 3-0 pitch.
Pretty humble and
3-0 pitch. It was well outside. He called it a strike and got challenged, and it got called. And I think he lip read him saying, "Zone gets bigger with 3-0 zone. You expand the zone." That's what has to be taken out,
that's
right?
That's in his mind still, yeah.
Hey, it's a 3-0 pitch. Get it near somewhere. We're going to give you a strike. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's definitely how olds viewed the game, though.
Right.
They didn't want walks.
Right. Get aggressive.
That's been.
What are you? You're sitting there waiting for a walk?
The 3-0 challenges have been egregious because they would give inches off the plate just to keep the at-bat going.
Right. That's great.
Yeah, the Rangers don't do it, but it is great.
Bad at challenges so far.
They don't. They have the second fewest overall. They're just not challenging at all.
I wonder if they have
There's other teams that have 5 times as much, and then the Guardians and Rangers have almost none. They have one in the field.
When are we going to run Schumacher out of here?
I know. That's what I've been. I don't know, dude. I have no idea. How about we do a little bit of NPR? What do you boys think?
Sure.
Let's keep her moving. Hey, anyone wants a Lucy? Those are for free. If you could just take a can, you can pop them open. I got a couple shirts. Later, we'll award the
It's
Buddy's
that
back.
time of the month. Cane Rosso presents The Dumb Zone's monthly business review. And now, the king of all note takers, here's Blake Jones.
Yeah, we should mention Cane Rosso,
Heck yeah.
the sponsor of our monthly business review. Whenever we do it, if we remember to do it on the first of the month, Cane Rosso is going to be there for you as well.
Somebody made a big baller decision to have their Easter this weekend catered by PILF.
Oh,
And
really?
I wish it was me.
Whoa.
No, I'm just guessing. I'm just telling. Somebody said, I don't call them. I'm entertaining. That's what I would do.
We can't forget a pre-can check because I want to know what you guys are doing. So after the MBR.
Okay. Here's our once a month. Let's get on our knees and beg you to please like and subscribe and share our stuff. We don't do it often. We do it to kick off the MBR or lead off the MBR since we're in baseball season. We'd appreciate it very, very much.
We like to make Blake do it.
Yeah, when I said, hey, we should do this more, they're like, hey, why don't you do it? All right, let's lead off with bad bits. And we all thought the text dot signs were going away. They didn't. And for St. Patrick's Day, they said, I wish you'd buckle up.
Irish.
Yeah.
As if they were another ethnicity saying that.
That's definitely how I read it.
And they may have written it
Thinking.
that. Yeah.
Oh, Jim Knox crazy.
Yeah. Your wife coming on your business trip as a
Whoa.
side vacation.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Brutal. I feel like TC might stand for that. Oh, I shouldn't bring him on when he doesn't have a headset. Yeah,
Hey,
I guess
you're going to California for training camp. Would you mind if we tagged along?
They came out for a weekend one time, and that felt sort of
you
acceptable.
kept them.
Yeah.
You kept them on the side. They didn't come to the house, or you didn't stay with them, or did you for a day,
No,
a night?
Is this a Norman Mary
Oh my
situation
God.
you're talking
I,
about?
I forget how it came up on the show, but you never want to hear that. Hey,
But
what
it's
if
not.
what if I tagged along?
It's not just. It's just the guy who brings his woman around without asking. Expand it out.
Yeah.
Yoko.
And then finally, interviewing Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston while there's 10 puppies around.
That you guys are crazy. That's a great bit.
Shut up.
We should steal that. We should use ferrets.
10 ferrets running around a small room, and we're getting interviewed.
Yeah, that little ferret the other day was great.
That thing is
Sebastian?
like a rat, and I won't get near it.
So mean.
It's like a bigger rat. Like it's got bad hair, and it's got
hair?
the paws. Yeah, it's not soft. Why don't you get a ferret then, big ferret guy?
Trust me, it's been discussed and asked several times, but I don't
Really,
want the
your
ferret.
kid wants a rat? A
My
big
kid
rat?
wants a ferret, but we don't want the cat to kill it or it to kill the cat.
Yeah.
That cat is currently my retirement. Whatever I can get for it.
Yeah.
I'm going to be thinking about ferrets have bad hair for a while.
Yeah, what is it?
Touch it.
No.
You'll see.
Things Dan and Jake want.
All right, big list this month for things Dan and Jake want. The first, Jake wants to say yield my time.
And I yield my time.
You know what I want? I've been watching, well, just some clips occasionally, but I've seen this. I reclaim my time. Like, you're talking too much. You're saying shit I don't want. I
You
reclaim
can just
my
reclaim
time.
it?
I reclaim my time. You talked. I had a certain amount of time, but you weren't answering my question. I think I've been seeing this in, like, congressional something. By the way, what do all these congressional
Hey, I
somethings
reclaim
do?
my time. No.
What, like, is it just for the clips so I can see a congressman being like, so you said you... Like, they're really up in their face, but what does it do in the end? Like, they're up on Pete Hegseth or one of these people like, so you haven't released the Epstein files, but you said you would. I mean, what are we doing here?
Yes, it's...
And then they don't release, then nothing comes out of it later.
Correct, yeah. No, occasionally you'll get a banger, right? Like something like Iran-Contra or something, or some congressional hearing, the 9/11 ones, but for the most part...
What even came out of that?
Well, it's just interesting to learn about, like, how did this happen? You know, we're doing an inquiry.
And then we
here
just
of,
go,
like,
all right.
Yeah,
Yes,
pretty
it did.
much.
No one gets penalized and everything's fine. I reclaim my time.
Noam got fired
For what?
Okay.
for having a bad congressional testimony.
Then
like
what?
a week ago. Well, they had a different DHS secretary.
Okay,
if you
so
want to argue
tell
that
me all the
nothing in the
changes.
government matters, I'm open to it.
Okay.
But like,
All the changes that are about to occur then. Like, oh man, she was bad. We're going to do it different now. They're not.
some changes are going to occur. Like, they're not going to be big. And again, if you want to say none of it matters, I'll hear it. Maybe, but
she got fired because of what I'm saying.
she did a bad one.
Blake,
Okay.
reclaim your time.
I can't tell if that guy stepped in an ant pile or a pile of dog poop. But what is it about dog poop when you step on it, it unlocks the smell?
Yeah, I mean, that's anything, right? Mash up some spices.
Builds up
It's like
around
holding
right?
it in and then
yeah, for sure.
it just seeps
I
out.
think the dry parts don't smell,
Right.
but the moist parts do.
Yeah,
And the
crack it
dry
open.
parts are the outside.
Yeah. Amazing. Jake also wants to say all of this is an outrage.
Oh my God, that's a really good one. I heard somebody say that the other day. All of this whole thing is an outrage.
An outrage. Dan wants a road name.
Name a road named after me? When did I say that? I don't want that. Do
I think
I think you need a name for you on the road.
like a handle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't you used to have a
Oh.
CB radio?
Challenger?
The Challenger was his.
The Challenger.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
a white Ford Pinto that could explode at any point.
God.
Jake wants to get in a screaming match on a yacht. Think this is Dak related?
Yeah, I mean,
I'd
listen.
like to be on a yacht.
Your life is going pretty
well,
good
that's
if
the
you're in a
thing.
screaming
Like, how
match on a
mad
yacht.
could you be? Right?
You're on a yacht.
It
Yeah.
just doesn't seem like a place where you could stay upset for very long. There's probably a jet ski close by. Instant dopamine.
Probably. And then Dan wants to get good enough at stand-up comedy to open for Akash.
That was the craziest thing you've ever said.
Just
What do
in
you
Dallas.
No.
I don't mean I can go on the road. Would he ever let me be like the third
Oh,
opener?
he'd let you. He's asked.
Yeah, he could do it.
He's asked.
and
yeah.
he would do a good job.
That's so I can get some Indian.
He said by
jail.
the end of the year, and I find that to be a
You could 100%
very
do that
ambitious
by the end of the year.
time frame for never doing stand-up.
We're at the beginning of the year.
We were already.
We're almost Q2.
It was this guy, CB Bucknor. Just missed one. Hey, blow me up. 1 out of 4 there.
So can I do that
I think you could go start working open mics. Don't tell anybody.
quicker than TC could run the 7-minute mile?
Well,
No
yeah,
doubt.
because that one has an objective time. This one is, could you get up there? Definitely. You could just stand there.
He could succeed.
But if you're talking about filling 20 minutes in front of
20. Whoa, I didn't ask for 20. I just
He's the
Well, how much
first
do you
opener.
want?
just
that's probably 15, and then
Yeah,
features
15.
30, and then okay, 15.
Okay.
15 in a historic theater full in Dallas. I think that would take you 2 years minimum, maybe 3, because you'd need to do 100 open mics to feel even like remotely comfortable.
A regular guy would.
I mean, and no, I think I give him a leg up for sure, but it ain't that. It's not being funny. It's doing the stand up. I mean, maybe I just have like a
Don't
different
you-
level of respect for the craft.
He's
Do they
got a
have-
leg up doing broadcasting in some degree.
yeah, I'm
There's
working
he
it
has a
every
leg
day,
up
bro.
by being funny, for sure. But I just think that the mechanics of getting up in front of that many people and staying on message for 15 minutes.
Do they have
Like, you didn't say I want to do a 15-minute stand-up set at the Improv by the end of the year. You said I want to open up for, like, a guy who can fill out a...
With the Majestic.
like, that's a big act.
Well, I mean, you can set your sights low. If,
I always have.
Time capsule.
Cover that kick.
I can tell the Oscars were last month because Dan had 2 hot opinions about the Oscars, and he never talks about them any other time. He says Julia Garner will be a
Why would he
multi-time-
talk about him the rest of the
He
year?
never. My point was he never talks about movies or anything until it's the Oscars, and then
That's
he
fair.
says Julia Garner will be a multi-time Oscar winner, and Jesse Plemons will win an Oscar at some point in his life.
absolutely.
All right.
But it's all whether
Those
we're
are great opinions, too.
whether
Yes.
we're shopping for engagement rings or looking at a water, like we become an instant expert as soon as we see it.
You don't understand just my riz, that I have the ability to become Bracket Dan in March. And then,
Oh,
yes,
missed
Oscar expert.
Did
Let's
you
just
see
do the
Begonia?
last-
Is that why the Plemons opinion came about?
Oh, yeah. But not just that. He's great in everything.
Great movie. Would you agree? You
Absolutely.
Liked it?
Oh, yeah.
Here's
that
just the
was
last 15 seconds.
But all of a sudden, we can get a whole club up and running with electricity and everything. And so that suspends a lot of belief. And then, of course, everybody becomes a vampire. And then you're like, oh, okay, now we're in vampire movie.
This is Dan's review of Sinners.
Great.
Oh, okay, now we're in vampire movie.
That was a great review, too. I stand by everything I said.
So that was pretty cool. That's been driving. Blake is really...
Who said that?
Shoddy. Blake is really thrown off how he's the verbal tick that Shoddy will make you listen to a story and then be like, so that was cool.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. And
story
you're like,
I
I
just
didn't
told.
decide that.
March 9th, Jake says Sydney Sweeney won't be around in 5 years.
That's ridiculous.
5 might have been a little quick, but I don't think she's got any sort of staying power at all.
You guys drive me up a wall with this. You don't take in
Mindy
any
Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney content. You have no idea about her talent level. You haven't seen anything she's in.
It doesn't.
I've
Are you saying
seen,
she's good?
White Lotus.
Just White Lotus. That's it.
I saw that Jeans ad.
She's
pissed
A+,
me off.
knocking it out of the park. All of Euphoria, which is like,
I've seen a
which
couple
is her
episodes
thing.
of Euphoria. It's, I think she is a boring person, and I think once Gravity hits, she's not a pretty person.
She's in Hollywood, bro.
She's not like an attractive lady.
You think that
She's-
gravity applying to her is just further proof of your delusion on this topic. America's top scientists will make sure that gravity never hits.
Yeah, I mean that does help science, but she's not pretty enough to me to be boring. And she's both.
Yeah, I don't know. If
There's just not a whole lot going on upstairs there.
I'm sure that
Miley Cyrus is fucking nuts. Miley Cyrus deserved to be crazy. I'm not attracted to Miley Cyrus at all. But when she got crazy, I was like, this bitch is loony. She's a talent. This is who I want to be famous, right?
Yeah.
When Sydney Sweeney gets famous, I'm like, 100%, I could beat it in 10 seconds. But I don't think you should be famous. And I don't think you will for very long. That's just my take on it.
I totally believe that you don't find her attractive. I think you should look around and maybe acknowledge that a lot of
there's no
people
doubt.
disagree with
But
you.
I just think she's got a Joey Gallo-like curve. Like this just one trick, and I think when it's gone, it's going to be tough to stick around.
March 16th, Dan says when Eric Estrada dies, everyone will overrate him.
Watch it. It's going to happen. People are going to come out and be like, oh, beloved. Beloved actor of the 80s.
But right now, when he's still alive, no one says anything about him.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting at. If you mention him now, he's a joke.
If he walked
He's a
by the
punchline.
table, would you want to have him on?
Okay,
He's going to the home opener.
who's another good example of this, if you don't mind? Because I thought you were saying he's like disgraced, and that when he dies, people will be like,
No. I just mean
shine
he's
up his image.
He was kind of a spare, silly joke, kind of a. He wasn't any great actor or anything. He was just this guy, but you know him because he was Punch on this show. And John Ritter might be a great example. John Ritter died, and it was
that's good.
What a treasure.
Yeah.
John Ritter, man, that's going to affect our lives. Like what?
Okay, good.
John
Because I had the
Ritter.
same thought of really when John Ritter died. I just assumed I was too young.
Yeah, no, everybody's like, oh, what a part of my youth. Really? John Ritter? Like some guy on one show. Who cares?
What about like Meatloaf in the music side of things? Can you think of anyone that we all know sucks that when they die?
Well, I thought Meatloaf had
Maroon
something
5.
musically.
Yeah, Meatloaf doesn't suck.
Yeah.
2 days in a row for Meatloaf.
And then finally, March 23rd, Jake says it'll be after the year 2040 before Fox stops saying from the new Fox 4 studios in Las Colinas.
There you go. That's a good one. Thank you.
We're not making it to 2040.
The show, I would say unlikely.
Humanity.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing the show in 2040.
We should check in with him 1 quarter in. This is the year he predicted the world to end via AI by Christmas.
No, not this year, but we're not making it to 2040. I guarantee you that.
We'll debate this another time.
Yeah. Reminder about kimspin.com if you'd like to take a random spin on the wheel. 5 new Kim spins in the month of March. We're up to 581.
That's a big month.
And recently, the other day, we added Christopher Walken.
Yeah, that one I have to give all glory to God TC on that one, because he's the one that reminds me that he was on that boat when that lady died. He might have killed her.
Yeah.
The great thing is there's an interview with him like a month after where they ask him, and he says I think she drowned. I don't got anything to do with that. But the way that he says it is the most. I think he drowned.
Mouth.
Yeah. I mean, not him. It's probably her husband that was more mad at her than Christopher Walken was. But he knows what happened on that boat.
Joel Osteen.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like most, even like evangelicals, aren't like a huge fan of him. But he got in the news when he shut down his buildings during Harvey. Like, people needed shelter, and he was like, "Not here, homos."
There's one other one.
Of course, yeah. He had hundreds of thousands of dollars of cash in the walls of his church, and like Travis from Community was there doing some work. Repair guy just busted open a wall and found checks, huge bags of cash just out of church.
Huh.
Which is a totally normal thing for some sort of tax-free entity to be.
Oh, that's where I put it.
Hey, speaking of checks found, have you seen this? There was a bad bit on Twitter. I wanted to bring it the other day, but somebody found a check for $10,000 and then went and returned it to this lady. And then they made this big deal out of it. Like, what a guy that did this, and what a hero. And it was a check.
Yeah.
You can't cash that.
You couldn't have cashed it.
Like, what did she save them? The $10 check cancellation fee?
Yeah. Like, there was a big to-do about just the humanitarian of the year and this guy who anybody else would have just taken the money.
How?
No, they
what are we
weren't right.
talking about?
That's what I'm saying. And it was this
crazy.
big Twitter thing, and I was like, okay, I can't wait to see all the people jumping on this. Because I'm on the internet.
Right,
I've heard nothing but Twitter is a cesspool full of hate and bigotry and vitriol. It's going to be. I can't wait to read all that. And all of the replies were, "This is the story we needed today." And I'm like, what?
Now, I guess if you wanted to go through the trouble of doing a little identity theft, but where would you start?
I think it's a long road to get that 10,000.
Yeah.
You would have never been able to get.
Young people just don't know how checks work.
Yeah.
They haven't used one. They don't have any idea.
It's true.
All right, anchored phrases. We got a lot of them. Circuitous.
Route.
Yeah.
Scantily.
Clad.
Topsy.
Turvy.
Layman's.
Terms.
Latchkey.
Kid.
Consolation.
Prize.
Kilter.
Off.
Laurels.
Resting on.
Very good.
Wow.
Giannis? What was the Laurel?
Yanni. Laurel. We had a lot of fun with that.
Also, a couple shortened words. We have Aya, thanks to Aaron Rodgers.
Did you hear that?
No.
He calls ayahuasca Aya.
Oh, God.
So it was like a couple days after my first Aya trip.
Anti-inflam.
That came from golf. Yeah, Roy's taking some anti-inflams.
And prezzo. For presentation.
Oh,
You got to get a little prezzo today.
So you don't count proper nouns, so Soph didn't make the list?
Oh, no.
Soph is great. Hey, Soph.
Soph!
And then I've got a new list I would like to debut. It's called Questions from the Dumb Zone. This off the heels of us asking, are pedophiles the only ones to use thumb drives anymore? But in the month of March, we asked...
that's a tell. You're going
Right.
to call the FBI if somebody
If someone
buys
has
a thumb drive.
Right, it's like when you used
If
to
you buy too much fertilizer or
Sudafed
something.
yeah.
But in March, our question from the Dumb Zone, does the original kidnapper behind the Amber Alert have the notifications turned on?
It's interesting to think about.
He could be here right now.
Right. Walking around, getting ready for a Mackenzie Gore start.
Was she from Dallas?
Arlington.
DFW?
She's from Arlington. It was like miles from here that
Yeah.
she was both taken and found.
Yeah, you gotta wonder.
Yeah.
Does he want to think about it?
Brunig grew up in like that neighborhood, I think.
Dan fights with his wife.
I missed one from February, and this is a good one, so I'm going to do it now.
Oh.
Dan asks his wife to do something. She says, I'll do my best. Dan says, I don't want your best, I want it done.
Come on, man.
I'll do my best. What is this? Like, come on. Like, I'm asking you. I'm not asking you if it's going to be hard.
Do you think that she's going to try harder after you say that?
I don't think she's going to try hard at any point.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
But what did you get for that?
I got a fun argument to talk about.
We
on
got
the show.
content.
But like, if she asked me to do something, I wouldn't.
Well,
You know,
I mean,
hey, roll up. Can you roll up the hose? I'll try. I'll do my best.
Listen,
no, I'll either do it or I won't do it.
I think sometimes I do say what she said in that sense, and it's when I'm trying to be a bitch. Like when I don't want to do it, I'm like, I guess I'll try.
She's
Probably
just
can't even
to
lift it.
Preempt.
Yeah,
she knows she's going to give it a half-ass effort,
And then you're gonna have to do it.
And then she's going to preempt it. Like, hey, that was the best I could do on that. I'm
Yeah,
giving
I
the
think
dogs
she just
their
doesn't
pills.
feel like saying no, but wants to.
Yeah.
Then the other one from the month of March, Dan didn't want to reply to a birthday text. Who's this neighbor, John?
Oh, I didn't want to reply to anybody's text.
Well, I know,
but
but
yes, my neighbor John
And your
texted
wife.
me, but it was on our thread with my wife, his wife, and it was a happy birthday, Dan.
Oh,
and then
boy.
she comes over and says, "Oh, that was so nice what John sent." I'm like, "What?" All he did was happy birthday, Dan. And she's like, "Well, you got to reply." I do? Yeah, you can't be me. Like, no, I don't. I didn't ask for that. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
So now it's upon me that I have to reply, so then I replied to everybody who sent me a text.
10 years from now, do you think she'll get how you are? Is it about to sink in?
What do you mean? Oh, that she'll understand who I am?
Yeah,
Finally?
yeah.
No.
All right, we're going to go to the
She's
council.
going to do her best. I'm trying to.
The Why Hillary Lost judge, seated to my right. We have
Ooh, I have a Hillary Lost from today.
Okay. I think I have one too.
It's a text somebody just sent me.
Happy birthday, Dan.
Where the hell is my phone? No, it was, I'm going to read the text. This is and then I read this and I'm like, oh, this is why Hillary lost. It says here, just so you know, the wind is too much to fly the drone today. These gusts will knock it out of the sky.
Got it.
What?
This is a text from TC.
Yeah.
Woke.
And I thought, that's why Hillary lost. He won't even try it.
Jeez, dude.
Just do your best, bro.
Trump's made it so I can't get a replacement.
Oh yeah, we get China.
They no longer sell this kind of drone in the United States.
That's how you know it's good.
I got to be a pussy about it. This is the time for it.
All right, Jake, I have...
Why don't they build a plant or a factory to make those drones here in the United States?
I mean, they make drones in the United States, but they suck.
Oh.
I have 7 of these.
All right, let's try it.
7
Just don't have
WHLs?
those tiny Chinese children's hands.
Yeah, that helps.
Does.
Rich Eisen.
Yeah, definite. We get further and further
You're
away
just saying
from God.
Rich Eisen in general is why Hillary lost?
Yeah. No, and as you just said it out loud again, it felt even more right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one plays.
Uh-huh.
Al Franken resigning.
That's an easy one. Yes.
Yeah.
The Oscars.
Just
Yeah.
the existence, I give you that.
Because I think average people in Middle America hate that shit.
I don't think a single person has ever
Like my
changed their
parents-
vote because a celebrity was like, I'd like to take my Oscar speech to let you know that some bad things are happening.
Yeah, and
Unless they change it the other way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
To be like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
I'm not supporting you now.
Yes, that's the only direction it moves in.
Right.
What was the audio you played, Dan? They were saying how important it is for us to do this, just the Oscars in general.
Because it just shows that we can all be together and we can all.
Okay.
Right.
The McDonald's CEO.
In every couple years, we can do one without slapping each other.
I think they should
McDonald's
make
CEO.
Remember, he was doing the Burger Wars. He
Yeah,
was wearing a sweater and a collared shirt.
that. Oh yeah,
He's
that
trying
guy
to
for
eat a
sure.
cheeseburger.
He had never
Oh, the
eaten
guy
a
who
yeah,
never
burger in
eats
his
a
life.
little tiny bite
Yeah,
of the
a little
burger.
bird
Yeah,
bite.
that guy's just Rich Eisen of the food space, so that's a definite yes.
All right,
they were
yeah.
dressed the same. They probably
Blast ball.
It's top of the list. Now, if there's no rain, we're gonna go tomorrow morning, but we
praying
have
for rain, aren't you?
no, because I want to go. I want to collect more data and make a decision. We have practice today, but it also may not be good enough weather for 3-year-olds. But as I told you guys, I followed the Blake lead on gymnastics. It was successful. I think we're gonna go wrestling or like jujitsu.
Yeah. I've seen other kids do that.
Do they make them wear the gay little outfit if they're young?
They do. They do.
It's part of it.
But it's at the same place where we do everything else, swimming, gymnastics, all that. And he sees it, and I'm like, well, if that... Because the gymnastics thing was like learning to fall, I feel like is a huge thing.
Yes.
Learning how to control your body, especially for a kid as rambunctious as him. The baseball thing is like, I just want him to have the technical side of it. So that's not happening right now. So I don't know. It's definitely why Hillary lost, though. It shouldn't exist. I was also told that if you go over to South Lake, it's quite different.
What?
I don't know if it's the propensity of like professional baseball adjacent players, but a mom was telling me at soccer last night, they were like, what you're describing to me is not how it was in South Lake Blastball. They were like, the dads are extremely into it. There's like coaching going on. There was like a baseball coach, because my coach is a lady, and I'm not saying she didn't play softball or something, but she's not really exhibiting any like sports interests or IQ.
Yeah.
This lady was like, in South Lake, they got 3-year-olds that they're like,
they're doing drills. They're hitting the cutoff man.
I don't know. It's kind of what I'm looking for.
Crow hopping.
Yeah.
So I've said on this show that I'm not going to be that kind of dad to take it very seriously. But as I coached my nephew's team last night, I got a glimpse into the future, and it's not looking good.
Yeah.
Because we played the best team in the league last night, who borrows players to fill out their roster. The coach takes it very seriously, and the dads do in the stands, and I wasn't happy.
Yeah. Even as a mercenary.
I'm adjacent to the team, and I'm sitting there stewing on my way home, thinking about
On the
a
way
couple
home.
at-bats.
Oh,
Damn,
man.
I pitched this kid outside. I should have known better. And then a couple more why Hillary lost. Digital nomad.
It was just a term that did not sit right with me. It feels like something that somebody who would have voted for her and told you about it would call themselves.
I knew one, and then she was my boss, and then she fired me, so I'm against the whole thing.
It's just such a silly thing to say. Like, you're just a nomad. By definition, like you're moving.
No, it means they're a nomad with an email job.
I know it, but that's still...
The original nomads didn't have email jobs. I'm sure of that.
And then, Dan, you'll have to explain this to Jake. This is why he was out. The New York Times wrote an article on the Alabama leprechaun. It made no mention of the Alabama leprechaun. It was just how much the story meant to the community.
Right, not that it didn't mention me and TC.
I mean, it should have.
That was egregious enough, but it never mentioned that there was... So they did it was like an oral history of the Alabama leprechaun. Were you here for this? You didn't know?
No, I read it, though.
Oh, okay, yeah, you saw it? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it was like we went to this whatever street that Dan and TC went to.
Hayes Avenue.
And they found a couple of locals, and it was just it was a fun week, it was a this or that. There was never any mention of Midget Sean, a crack dealer who
rest in power,
who went up into the tree to perpetrate a hoax on the community. But if you walk in that community and you're a New York Times reporter, you know they told you. They told me and TC within 2 minutes of being there.
I think this is a strong testament to how good we are. Yeah. I don't think they told them. I think that every single person we encountered was initially suspicious, and then because we're so charming and great, we overcame that suspicion. I think they never got to that point. Because I've been back since with just me, without Dan's magic, and asked the guy at that Texaco we were at, like, hey, is Sean around? He's like, never heard of any Sean, man. And I could tell on his face, he knew exactly who I was talking about, but they're closing ranks because I'm me. I think that the reporter was never told.
Well, then they're shitty reporters, and they're called the New York Times. Yeah, I'm a better reporter than people at the New York Times.
100%. Obviously, we're a lot better.
I want to send Dan to, like, Israel.
Dude, see if get to the whole bottom of this.
Yeah. Preferably in his mother-in-law's car.
Wearing Crocs.
Now, just don't let any Hamas in the backseat. Done.
2 seconds later, Hamas is in the backseat.
They're throwing Jello shots off the top of the bus. I love it.
Yeah, it's raining Jello shots here. So let me do a few notes from the show while Jared Sandler makes his way over. Let's see. On March 6th, Jake said that his wife tried to book the Bloodhound Gang for Jake's 40th birthday.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which got me thinking, because I know you're...
Because we talked about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're furiously planning her 40th birthday.
Dude, shut up about this. You know she listens. Like, there's a small chance that if you wait another couple years and don't say anything, this could die down.
Well, it's all you talk about off the air.
Do you guys know Genuine's agent's number?
I just wanted you guys to look at all of the brochures that I brought in the other day. No, if I could get, like, I mean, obviously it would be like the Backstreet Boys or something. But
Well, I have an idea for you.
Oh, good.
Because I know money is no object when you're celebrating her 40th birthday. Why don't you get the cast of Downton Abbey together, and then when she walks in, she can say, "They're all here."
They're all here.
What if you got Downton Abbey imitator? Whatever.
That's where I was headed. Was I just need you guys,
and we dress up
Clayton's in like
as Lord, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know one person's name.
Nope.
Do you?
Nope.
Can you name somebody from the show?
No.
And he saw the movie.
No. I mean, it all sounds the same to me, though. You know.
Yeah. A little on Dan's spending habits. March 6th, Dan paid $300 in Vegas to see Andrew Dice Clay. March 12th, Dan bought a James Taylor jacket for $80.
I just see good decisions down the board.
I don't.
Dude, you might be the only guy alive currently who could stay warm in the bullpen and also rep James Taylor at the same time right now. That windbreaker is a one of one.
March 27th, Dan got walk-mogged.
There's Mike Adams. Where'd he go? Oh.
In his neighborhood.
That's right. Shirtless guy, is he back?
Yeah, he's around occasionally. But definitely the guy with the weight vest.
Oh, yeah.
He's too prevalent. We got to do something about him.
March 20th, Jake had a bumper sticker era.
Oh, wow.
It was
That's surprising.
Limited.
Yeah.
It was limited in brief, but it was when I was just super stoked on No Effects.
Yeah, it was aimed at Bush, right?
Yeah, both of them. Both stickers.
The Paralympics hockey gold medal, the game between the U.S. and Canada, they called it seeded rivalry.
So good. I heard from a listener who's got a friend who was wounded in the military, and he won some sort of Paralympic medal, and he sent me a photo of this guy on the medal stand. The other two guys are standing.
Just like FDR.
So, like I told you guys, when I saw Team USA celebrating their hockey win, a lot of them were standing. Just don't know what the line is.
Maybe their top half was paralyzed.
We're doing it again.
Huh.
I'd love to know. I'd love to understand better what's going on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dan's wife will read Spark Notes before book club.
That's a solid move. I don't hate that.
Dude,
If you didn't have time, you didn't have time. I mean, she's busy.
my grandma goes to book club, and I was very confused because I don't ever see her reading books. The book club is just a lady gets up and is like, hey, I read a book. I'm going to tell you guys what's in it.
It's a sermon?
Interesting. Book report club.
Yeah, pretty much book report, but they call it book club, so they're like, I'm going to book club.
Do they take turns?
It's like outside speaker.
Okay, so
Like someone else
They
who's not in the club. Yeah,
Here's someone who has read a book.
Yeah, yes.
like an oracle that they found.
Yeah, we found someone capable of reading. She's going to tell you what it says.
It's like doing a segment.
I think it's kind of the dream job. Every time I read a book, I'm begging for a group of people
Is it
to
at an
gather.
old folks home?
No, it's just the library.
Okay.
By Blake's house. Blake could go to book club if he wants.
Because like they
I would
have
love to.
shit you can do at old folks' homes. You know, like your choir, you can go sing. They have like improv for old folks, which I think would be hilarious. Just go start wiling out. They don't know what the hell's going on.
That's where I could. Actually, that's what I should do because I'd rather do. I was going to ask, is there open mics at like 4 p.m.? Like I'd like to hone my craft at 4 p.m. and then take.
So
it
we just need to take you to an assisted living
to the nighttime
And
facility.
then my final thing is Jared joins us. From March 13th, Angelo thought I was giving him money so that he would sleep with me.
That was quite the revelation.
Yeah.
One that I don't know that we fully really processed.
No, it's something I don't want to think about.
just hit too close to home, too close to truth.
Well, pick a lane and bless my star. Mr. Jones is
Look at this
MBR. People listen near and far. Blake Jones is MBR.
Business review.
From the floor of a San Antonio jail to getting color matched for television and having his initials stitched into his cuffs.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow. Jared
custom
Sandler is
autographed
joining
Jays.
us now. Look at those.
Some might say I've risen.
Yeah,
I've risen from.
You've ascended.
Yeah. That's pretty timely, right? I've risen. Isn't that a big thing this weekend?
Is all that fitted?
Work
Look at
that in
those
today.
shoes.
These are actually gifted to me after the World Series. They're like World Series shoes, which I wear once a year, and it's on opening day. I don't ever wear my ring, but I'll wear these shoes once a year.
See how he just dropped that fact that he has a World Series
No,
ring?
right.
Conversation.
Right.
Okay,
I don't wear it.
Yep. Off to a good
listen,
start.
I know that play for
Hey,
sure.
Can I quickly just say something?
Stay humble.
I will randomly sing the Uncle Hotmail song, but all today, to the point where my wife's like, "What are you saying?" I was just walking around, and I'd stop and be like, "The handoff." Or like
Isn't it fun?
yeah, it's great. I was like, the handoff. You know, like I picture, like I'm listening to the instrumental in my head, and today, for whatever reason, I just keep saying the handoff.
Yeah. Work it in.
Yeah, I might have to. We can get that in the pregame.
This is exciting times. Dan and I were talking about, I don't know that I've ever been out here for a home opener that wasn't the season opener. And I went and looked, and they have been very heavily home.
Yeah.
Dan thought they were on the road most of the time. And I'm like, I feel like it's been the day most of the time.
So I remember growing up, it was a pain because it felt like they would open against the Athletics, the Angels, or the Mariners, and it would be a 9:05 start. And when I was like 7, 8, like, you know, I'd be so excited, and then bam, like maybe I get to watch an inning. But yeah, we have recently been at home a lot, and then it's been, I think, 18 years since we've started a full week on the road. So even the times we've started on the road, it's a quick series and back. So it's a little odd to be 6 games in, but hey, we're
it's
here.
odd, but can I tell you why I love it? Because you start your home series, and this is a long one, stand on a Friday.
That's fair. Yeah, good point.
'Cause this is different, like
and
the Friday energy.
a good Friday, I've heard.
Okay,
Good Friday.
God bless, he is
One of the better ones.
Yeah, one of the maybe the best. Some have said.
For most people, there's one guy.
Yeah, the J-Man probably didn't like Good Friday, which is I learned that Bassick is he's a good Christian, and he's made mistakes, but he tries to stay on track. And he was explaining to me, I had no idea that Good Friday is the day that Jesus died. I find it odd that we call it Good Friday.
Well, it's the start of a good story.
Is it?
Yeah.
Someone's death is a good story?
Well, what it represents.
Okay. To you.
To
Do
me.
you know what Sunday is then?
Sunday is Easter.
What happened then?
Oh, that's when he's risen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Grammatically
never
troubling.
thought that there was a preceding event that needed to.
I just didn't think we would.
Anyways.
I didn't think Good Friday would be like a.
I
maybe
agree with
like,
you. That's why I was saying it's not good for everyone.
Good Friday
Yeah.
is when he hid the eggs. Sunday he comes out and then he gets to look for them.
Dude,
Got
listen
it.
to this.
Okay,
I'm
makes
getting
sense.
pitched because I listen. Like the draft lottery, there's no good solutions here. But I don't like the dump all the eggs out White House style, mega church style in the field where we just go grab them. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I agree.
And our house, even though we have like a nice yard, nice big yard, it's not big enough for that, for it to be in any way a challenge. So I was trying to come up with different stuff. Like, can we do some sort of a field day where we award eggs to the winners? Apparently they have like these shirts that are Velcro all over them, and you put eggs like all over you, almost like a jumpsuit type Velcro thing, and the 4 or 5 adult males just sort of run around. So
you
my
have to
point
grab
is,
one
I
out,
don't
like
love
flag-
this solution, but if I'm going to complain about just roll all the eggs out in a field and go show them, like, this is the solution we appear to have gone with. They were ordered.
Are you guys familiar with the Afikomen? I feel like I got to represent the 5% Jewish people out there.
No, hit us.
So that's like the Jewish equivalent is on Passover, you hide a piece of matzah, and all the kids, it's like a hide and seek, but it's just one piece of matzah, and whoever finds it wins money. So it's not a bunch of eggs, it's one little thing.
Okay.
Because, yeah.
And it
True to
has to
our
stay
religion,
hidden.
we don't want to give out too much money. So just one thing.
Okay. He said it.
So what if you did
it's
like
okay.
one egg? Like you can lay out a bunch of eggs, but only one is like the golden ticket egg.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have that. This looks cool though. Just have kids try to grab the eggs off of you.
You think that looks cool?
I do.
I think it looks like
Dude Perfect.
Dude Perfect, or dudes that like little kids grabbing at them. That feels a little.
That's a good point.
So
Yeah.
can Cam Cauley play third base?
He's a Zeke Duran guy.
I think yes. Can he play third base? He can play third base. I don't think we're going to see him anytime in the immediate future.
Jake thinks the Jungle Cat's broken.
I get that, and I think that that he's got to prove it. And I would say that his leash is not just this prolonged runway. Like he's got to show that he can get going. Because here's the thing: when you're competitive and you're coming off 2 down years, there's more urgency. And the other thing is, you got a new manager. None of these guys won a World Series for Skip Schumacher. There are no allegiances in that way, right? So I think that there's a lot of urgency for Josh Young to show that he can be a part of this thing. And if it's not Cam Cauley, maybe it's Zeke Duran in the meantime. Maybe it's, I don't think they want to punt on Josh Smith at second so early and move him to third, but, that is another option.
Yeah, I guess this happens to guys all the time. It kind of happened to Root Ned. I'm sure there are others, but it's just you're 24, 25. You're an everyday player, and you put up like a 3-WAR season in your second year. Like, where does this go? That's not normal. Most guys, there's not a huge list of guys who can just go put out a 2.8 3-WAR season their second, third year in MLB. That list is short.
Yeah, but I would say that there are a lot of guys who they have, when you look back at their career, their best year is their first full year or their second full year because the book is not out, and then adjustments are made and they're not able to adjust back, right? So I think that's what Josh Young is trying to prove. It's not the case. Now, a lot of those guys don't end up starting for the American League All-Star team at a position, right? They just have good years. But, yeah, I mean, he's definitely got to show something. Now, the weird thing with Josh Young, he's really had a tough time staying healthy, not just at the big league level, but even coming up through the system. So, developmentally,
some of it's been freak stuff.
Yeah. Like a Jorge Soler line drive that breaks his hand. That he, it's not all soft tissue stuff. But and then Phil Maton hitting him with a pitch. So it's tough. But yeah, he definitely. You don't want to be left behind, and right now, a lot of the guys offensively are rolling, and he unfortunately, isn't. Although he did have a good game against Baltimore on Wednesday.
Do the Rangers have like a real concrete strategy for the ABS?
Yeah, don't use it.
Yeah,
well, that's what I'm wondering. Is there there's a red light? You're not allowed to use it till the 7th or something?
Yeah, Skip Schumacher even said, he's like, maybe I was too heavy on leverage to where these guys were nervous to use it in earlier situations. They don't want to use it in a 2-out, nobody on, second inning situation by any means. But I think, there are opportunities early on in games to use it. Obviously, if they're bases loaded in the 4th inning, that's a leverage spot. But, what about the leadoff hitter of the 3rd inning when you've got 1, 2, and 3 coming up? Maybe there's an opportunity. But maybe they're also just not good at it yet. I don't. I think there's a lot to learn, and a lot of strategy in all sports these days. It's so, I don't want to say watered down, but what
everyone in the NBA is running the same thing.
They're running the same. It all just depends on what personnel you have. But at the end of the day, they all have the same ideas. ABS is so new, and it's there's so many directions you go with it. It's fascinating. 30 teams, I would say. I don't know, 10 to 15 different strategy sets, and then the player, forget what the coaches want. The players in the moment have to know when to pull the trigger, right? And so they've got to be able to think in their head yes or no. And I think the communication from dugout to player is going to be incredibly huge, because it's just with we talk about a head coach needing a time management guy next to him at all times, right? Well, these players, similar thing. They don't need to be thinking each pitch, is this a green light or a red light? They need to have communication. And the Brewers had signs at one point in spring training, but MLB said no to that, right? They had the college football, go or no go.
That's awesome.
Right.
But
MLB said no even to saying you have a green light.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
I guess they want, that makes no sense to me, because we allow pitch comm. Why can't we allow a sign to say yes or no before each pitch? And all I do as a player is I step out, I look, green light, all right. If I'm not sure about this, I have the green light to challenge. Red light, I don't have to worry about it, right? Like, I don't understand why
But
MLB
you're
would
allowed
outlaw
to see
that.
the green or red before the at-bat, not after to see.
And there's no disadvantage to the other team knowing whether you can challenge or not. I don't think that pitchers are going to be like, ooh, this is the time for me to throw a questionable strike because they're not going to challenge. I don't think they can do it that way.
I wonder if it should be by guy sometimes, too. This guy's got a great eye. I trust him.
Yeah.
Jake Berger said, that's a great point, Dan. Jake Berger said, like, I trust myself on pitches that miss inside. I'm more likely to challenge that than a pitch that misses on the outside part of the plate, right? Like, I think guys have different ideas of their own zone. So I think it's a player's ability to know the strike zone and also them knowing their strengths in knowing the strike zone.
Yeah,
we have a contestant for our fan of the game.
I love it.
Later today. We have Jim Knox going to go out, and I just wanted to draw attention to the guy wearing the Texas Rangers suit.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say Jim put on a little weight.
Yeah, no. Sorry.
I don't think that's possible with Jim Knox. I saw him. He looks great. Pecs are on full display.
God, he's got pecs.
Yeah.
No, I was just going to say there's a couple articles out just comparing all the different approaches, as Jared said. And Alex Cora is telling his team, like, we just want to be the most efficient team. We don't want to be the team that challenges the most. The Guardians manager, which of course is
who do we got now?
Stephen Vogt.
Okay.
Said it's more about how many we can get right than it is our percentage. Whether you're 2 for 100 or 2 for 2, you got 2 challenges overturned. We want our guys to use them. It's just like the quantity approach of like, look, if you think you can get one, I don't care. We're changing a call in the game.
It's a little flawed because you lose them.
It seems like it.
All right.
Yeah.
In the John Boy breakdown when he was breaking down that CB Bucknor game, I don't know if you saw that, Jared.
Oh, yeah.
The one where he got 20 out of 80 pitches wrong.
It's going to expose people. I heard you guys talking about it. It was yesterday or on Tuesday, but it will definitely expose people. I do wonder, CB Bucknor had a rough week. Do we get like any results? Like, was it a concussion or was he just, maybe I need to take a day off or something?
Yeah, let's just get out from behind the plate.
Yeah.
No. In his breakdown, he was like, you know what? They should probably get 3 challenges. Because you're really gun shy on the first one, because if you're wrong, you're going to only have 1 left for the whole game.
Yeah.
So you would feel a lot more confident.
I bet you they do that because they move so quick and they're exciting moments in the game that if they could change it right now, I bet they would. Like, oh my God, people love this. It's moving quick. It's an excitement point. It's conflict. It's got a we could sell it.
Yeah.
I do think that it will eventually go to 3. I don't know, like, beyond that, but I do think that you're right, Jay. Like, it's very seamless. It doesn't really stop down the game. Let's just go with 3, and I don't think it'll make that much of a difference.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to coordinate something. Dan, okay, sorry. Back to this. It's 6 games. I kind of want to check in with you every, 16 games or something. That's my bid is, 10% checks. They don't walk at all. Well, I guess they don't walk like they did in the championship year.
Yeah, and I do think that some of that might come, right? Like, their walk rate's pretty low right now. I don't think they're going to be the walkiest team in the league. That's a weird way to put it, but I think they could probably level out middle of the pack because Corey Seager will walk, Brandon Nimmo will walk, Jock Peterson, hopefully, if he can get going, he'll walk. They got some guys who can draw walks, but they're not going to be the team that walks the most, but I do think that they're a team that will have a much higher damage rate, and they'll be way more disciplined overall.
Yeah. It seems like thus far they're relying on the long ball a little bit, but
hey, can I tell you something? I think sometimes people crap on the home run because it's like, hit it the other way on the ground. There's nothing better you can do than hit the ball over the fence, right? Like, and that's honestly a big part of what was missing through all their shortcomings the last 2 years. You can sidestep a lot of that if you swing and miss at a lot of pitches, but you also hit the ball over the wall. And the Rangers just didn't do that last year or the year before. That hitting the ball over the wall makes up for a lot of issues along the way.
Yeah, I think my thought on it as just a complete noob on this stuff still is it's just there's more variance to it. You don't know that fly balls are going to leave at the same rate. Like if you're hitting line drives, they're more likely going to produce than fly balls. Like different parks, that sort of thing. I guess that's why I would think you just want like a diversified offensive portfolio, if anything.
You don't want your only ability to score runs to be hitting the home run ball, for sure. I would say if you can pull the ball in the air, like pulled fly balls are good. Fly balls to center, fly balls to the opposite field typically aren't good, right? But if you can consistently pull the ball in the air, you're gonna find results. But yeah, you want to have a varied approach. You want to be able to win on the bases. But this is a more athletic group.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, they whether it's going to be in base stealing or just aggression on the bases, I think it's a group that will be able to gain an edge, at least be additive in that regard. We didn't really see that last year, but we'll have to wait and see. It is just 6 games and we're riding high, but I do think that there are a lot of makings for this team being better offensively. And if their starting pitching is good, like 90% as good as we think it should be, then you got a team that's going to be competing, almost to the end and maybe playing beyond 162.
I wanted to ask you if you need to go.
I probably got like 5 more minutes.
Just about the division. I kind of thought the Astros didn't have much last year, then they pulled away. Just, are we chasing Seattle or is it still Houston?
No, I think it's Seattle. I think the Astros are good, but I don't think they're great. I do think, and I've said several times over the last several years, the Astros are better than the Rangers. I don't believe that this year. The team that's a wild card to me is Oakland or the Athletics. Their offense is so 90s Rangers, but their pitching is also so 90s Rangers. But they're kind of a wild card. I don't think they're going to be a wild card team, but if they won 81 games, it wouldn't shock me. I don't buy the Angels. I know they show promise in April or March and April every year, it seems. They don't. I might eat my words. They don't bother me, but I do think Seattle's really good again, and I do think that Houston is going to be good enough. They're competitive, and I think at worst the Athletics will be good enough to where it's like, all right, we got to show up for this series.
The Rangers have had 3 players win the batting title. Who are those 3 players?
Josh Hamilton, Michael Young. Did Julio Franco ever win a batting title?
Wow.
Look at that.
All 3?
He nailed them all, and he pretended like he didn't really know.
I really did. I was a little
You're a
unsure
trivia
about
guy,
Franco.
so I just thought, let's just throw some random trivia at Jared Sandler.
I like it. What do you guys think about, I don't know, like, I'm in this, right? Like, I eat, sleep, and breathe this. How are you guys, like, coming off of 2 down years, but a good start? Like, excited? Like, what? I guess I lose touch sometimes with, like, how Rangers fans feel at this point of the year, because sometimes I psych myself out into reality too much.
My thought is that there's still a huge opportunity for the Rangers with the Mavericks, people having a bad taste in their mouth about the Mavericks.
Yeah.
They still have a relatively new ballpark, and they're going to do well in attendance, and they have the chance to have the best rotation in the American League. Like, you could look up at the deadline and have Leiter and Mackenzie Gore be your best 2 pitchers.
Yeah.
And I think Jack Leiter, if he is like able to consistently be finally consistent, I think he's borderline star. And I think they've got a chance to grab a lot of people this year. I really
was
do.
told Jack Leiter was a bust, but yeah.
Now, just so people know, that's not a shot at me.
No, that's not a shot at you at all.
That's one of his.
It's not a shot at anyone. I saw a lot of stuff out there,
I'll say
he's a guy who remembers.
Yeah, I might have a note of keeping receipts.
Oh no,
just in case.
I'll say this: I'm not going to pretend to know what the clubhouse was like for the past few seasons, but I could tell something was up. Walk-off wins weren't that fun anymore. The just little things like that, to where even in the title run, it wasn't as fun as 2010 and 2011 because it didn't seem like the players were having as much fun, and that permeated to me.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of excitement for a new, younger manager. The young guys seem to be, or the new guys, Nimmo and McCutcheon seem to be bringing it along. So I have a little more excitement than normal, and the good start helps too. Yeah. So yeah, I would say more back in now than I have been for a few years.
I do think there's been a little more life injected into that group.
Yeah.
I think you're right, 100%.
I thought on baseball overall, because I've been, in and out of baseball in my life. But I think it's like such a high point right now with the new rules, the pitch clock. Like, these have all been great.
Yeah.
And it's good talking points, and it's good to get other, whether it's kind of a formerly huge baseball fan like me, or someone who's not really a baseball fan, just in to check it out and like, oh, this is kind of cool. And now the ABS is another awesome thing. It's great. But there's a looming work stoppage.
Yeah.
Because of the whole TV deal and the local deals falling apart. And I don't know how that's all going to play out. So it's probably like Sosa McGuire era, right? It was all the home runs were great, and then they had a work stoppage. But
The work stoppage preceded that.
Sosa and McGuire
They
after.
revitalized.
Right.
Yeah. They gave life. No, but I worry about that too.
Well, don't. One day at a time.
Okay.
It's opening
as
day.
As far as now, it's good. Well, he's asking about the thoughts.
Yeah.
For the
He should
baseball.
be worried.
I am. Yeah. A little worried. Yeah.
But as far as obviously us, we can go focus on something else if a butterfly flies by.
But I do think you're right, Dan. I think this was a great opportunity. The Athletic had an article about baseballs now ahead of the NBA. I don't know, that's such a tough thing to gauge. I don't feel it necessarily always, but it would be a shame if progress, work stoppage, and all that gets thrown out the door. That'd be pretty terrible.
Do you still get paid if they?
We got some things in the contract to ensure some protection, but
you have to be champ for birthday parties.
Yeah, I gotta be champ.
So what do you do today?
I was gonna say something that would get me in trouble.
When you walk in there, what is the day to day?
Like today?
Yeah. Do you go to the manager's pregame?
That's
thing?
already happened. Yeah. I mean, I've been here since 7:30. Today's the day where every news station remembers the Rangers exist, and so we got all the hits and stuff, and and then
every team's
play-by-play guy.
Guys,
I
remember
but
the
it's
Stars
true.
were always mad
it's
when
but the Stars, it's true though.
Dale Hansen's actually at a hockey game or whatever.
But the thing is, it's
I
not
do
just
it for
the
high
media.
school girls basketball.
Yeah, he does it. It's not just the media.
Oh, nice seeing you around.
Dude, Rick would do it. Rick would stare at Matt Mosley and be like, "What got you here? What got you out of bed, huh? Why are you interested?"
We don't get a ton of coverage, and then all of a sudden,
I feel you.
No, but we batting practice is going on right now. We talked to the manager of the clubhouse. It's a little bit of a different feel because it's not opening day, right? So it's not like there's a bunch of hey, first game of the season type conversations, but obviously still super exciting. And then we have to, the one day a year, we have to wear a suit for some reason. So got to play along, got to play nice.
That's mandated by the boss?
It was
heavily encouraged?
It was, someone on our broadcast team was all in favor of the suit, and people got behind it, and so.
And it clearly wasn't you.
Nope.
But you've given it a good 90 to 95% effort on that tie, it looks.
I don't know how to. I didn't do the tie. I don't know how to do a tie.
I'm saying it's
right here.
pretty good.
I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do a tie.
Yeah, you don't want that thing longer on the bottom.
I know that.
I know. I'm working on it.
Was it David Murphy? He seems like the only suit guy.
No, not.
It's not Dave Raymond.
Although
or
I will
Eric
tell
Nadell.
you, Elvis, who's going to be here today, super hung up on whether or not we would have a pin. So I've got, you'll see here, this
lapel
Texas
pin.
Yeah, a pin. He was like, listen, when you've made that much money and you're Rangers Hall of Famer, I guess, but he's like,
he just walked in and said everybody's got to have a pin.
He didn't even walk in. Yesterday, he's like texting, hey, can we find a pin? Can we have a pin? And then someone's like, I don't know. He's like, oh man, kind of sad. And they're like, it's Elvis, so they're going to do it. And they're, of course, pins
I
are
wonder if he's
right
just
there.
got buddies like, hey, ask him this.
Yeah.
That'd be a great bit.
Does he use emojis? I've always pinned him as emoji
he does.
guy.
Yeah, he does.
Boy, that
Sad
does
faces.
track.
He does. He's a big emoji guy. Hey, Jake Ottinger will be here, though, throwing out the first pitch. He'll be on pregame with us. That'll be fun. See the gold medal. Had a shutout yesterday.
He's tall.
He is.
Have you interviewed the statue yet?
I've not interviewed the statue yet. Don't think that's going to make its way into our wide scope of activities for the year.
Coming back from break, are you going to do a dramatic zoom in on the statue as we come back to the game?
We're talking about the Beltre statue, right? I think this is the
yeah.
All
right, we'll see it.
Beltre statue. I don't want to get fired before opening day.
All right.
Hey guys, thanks for being here.
You're the best.
Appreciate you guys.
Take
That's
her
the
easy.
great
There you
Jared
go.
Sandler, everybody.
TV's Jared Sandler.
TV's Jared Sandler. Can you believe that? Let's do the Dumb Zone news, yeah?
Yeah.
Here's
Although I gotta go to
Jay
the bathroom.
with the
This won't be
Dumb
super long.
Zone News.
Do you want to use my jar?
Blake brought his pee jar.
I've used it today.
Really?
Can you share it?
I don't see why not.
Why not?
Well, I would say there's lots of reasons why not.
You don't want to touch tips?
But I guess I'd rather use Blake's pee jar than go into that porta potty, right?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
dude.
What's wrong with a porta potty?
It's horrible. Like, all I do is I go in there and I think of Slumdog Millionaire.
So we've got some more info on the
Oscar movie.
The indictments, the arrest of rappers Pooh, Shiesty, and Big 30. I think I mistakenly said yesterday Pooh Shiesty from Dallas. Not from Dallas, but he was living, as we're going to find out in this news story, in Frisco. So perhaps this will be a new storyline when Frisco King drops.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Pooh Shiesty is accused of luring. You know what? I got a better idea. Why don't we let the extremely ear to the streets Fox 4's David Centendary tell us this story.
Yeah, well, this was disguised as a traditional business meeting, but then it turned into an ambush.
I'll make you bathe.
Lontrell Williams Jr., a well-known rapper by the stage name Pooh Shiesty.
All right, so I guess you guys see why we've got
was on house arrest for a firearms conviction related to drug trafficking when the Department of Justice says he led a group to rob and kidnap 3 people inside a Dallas recording studio back in January. The motive? So Pooh Shiesty could get out of a record contract with rapper Gucci Mane's label, the new 1017 Records.
So that's the crux of this.
Well, I hate for Lori Brown to drop off my favorite reporter list so
I know.
quickly, but
David's great. Then they go to
this guy, Pooh Shiesty, like every name,
Pooh
he
Shiesty.
pauses right before it to
Gucci
enunciate.
Mane.
We're not talking about low-level rappers here, guys who are trying to make it.
TMZ tells Fox 4 to let go of Pooh Shiesty would have been a financial blow to Gucci Mane's record label.
He had a lot of artists under his label, and then he made a decision that he was going to let go a lot of those artists. One of the very few, though, that he held on to happened to be Pooh Shiesty, because, again, Pooh Shiesty is somebody who's got a lot of fans. He's got hit music and certainly somebody that Gucci Mane could be profitable.
According to a criminal complaint, Pooh Shiesty was upset with contract terms. Surveillance images show Pooh Shiesty, his father, and 7 others before they enter the studio. Once inside, Pooh Shiesty pulled what appeared to be a black AK-style pistol, pointing it at the head of a victim, labeled RD, demanding RD sign contractual release paperwork. RD complied. Gucci Mane's legal name, Roderick Davis, matches those initials.
The victims.
All right, so yeah.
Wow.
There are some very detailed descriptions online.
All I heard is the word Pooh Shiesty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He said it as, that's the best.
They say that at gunpoint, Gucci Mane had his men unscrew the earrings, or Pooh Shiesty had him unscrew the earrings from Gucci's ears as he was tied up.
Dang. Oh, wow.
The disrespect. But Gucci's been out there on Instagram Live himself. I saw a video of him last night because his big deal, he's done time. His big deal, like a lot of these dudes, has always been like, we're not talking to the cops. So he had to post a video like, hey, if y'all think they found him because of me, I don't have anything to do with this, and I'm not going to have anything to do with this. But here's what I do have. And he started counting up racks like 100K, 200K, 300K, counts it to 2 million, and he's like, they don't see the end of the year. And that's like the video. He's like, whoever wants this is how I deal with it.
Dang.
And our buddy Landry's a big Gucci guy. Like, that's who I associate with him. And he's been, it's like, I don't know, it's like Luka got traded or something for him. He's like, dude, he's going to get him back. He's chilling. And he is.
This is an awesome story.
It really is, dude. And it's just in a studio in Dallas, and he's living in Frisco on house arrest. I saw another video. He's on probation, but he's on some streamer's stream in the backseat of his Bentley driving around Dallas on speakerphone with his PO. Like, no, I'm at the house. I'm at home. Just like, they're gonna find out.
Putting it out publicly.
It's live.
Oh, it's live.
Yeah.
There's so much
Pretty
happening.
Wild story.
So I got to think about that tonight after I like go to the grocery store and then, you know what I mean? You know what your Friday night is now that
Right.
you got kids and stuff. It's like whatever.
Right. Get the dishes done.
Yeah, once
a little
I'm
extra early.
Like, I got to think about all this other stuff that's happening in DFW.
Right.
As I go to bed at 11, like these things are just starting.
This is a fun one from the state of Texas. The state will launch a program, our very own program, to research a psychoactive drug. I don't know what ibogaine is. You got anything? Ibogaine? Okay. But it's a psychedelic that it's plant-based, and I guess it's my internet's down, Blake, if you could look that up. Does anybody else have internet? Maybe I'll try the phone.
What do you want to know? Rapidly interrupt addiction.
They use it for PTSD. Oh. Is it ayahuasca?
For its potential to rapidly interrupt addiction to opioids, cocaine, and alcohol, and also treat PTSD.
Yeah, I think it's got psychoactive. It's a psychedelic. And I never really.
But it curbs other addictions?
Yeah, I mean that's what they say, right? Like if you're somebody who's addicted to alcohol or addicted to cocaine or whatever drug, they would say that mushrooms, even though it's a drug, can help you kick that. Or ecstasy, even though, like ketamine. You're familiar with ketamine, right? It killed your hero. People take ketamine to get off of other stuff that's like way worse for them.
Who's his hero?
Chandler Bing.
Oh, that's right. I didn't know that's what he took.
I think inhaling all that water from the hot tub killed him, but...
Well, yeah, but he passed out because, dude, he...
he invented a new way of talking.
Put your thing on. He, sarcasm? No, he started doing therapeutic ketamine and then got hooked on it and started having to do it on his own.
That's so Chandler.
TC's done therapeutic ketamine before, though. People
really?
Yeah, therapeutic. Sure.
Oh, well, yeah, sorry. I guess I should ask somebody else.
But if you have any questions, I'm here to answer them.
I think, a lot of times people will say, thank you for your service or support the troops or I thank the troops, and they don't mean it because they're thinking about whether or not they actually mean them going over and doing violence or protecting or whatever. I thank and support the troops because it had never occurred to me that all the fucked up stuff that they've seen at war is how we would get legalized drugs at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, the PTA, they're the ones who are, like, fighting to keep pot in Texas. And I think, in no small part, the change in culture in America on pot has been because of veterans whose brains are scrambled because we had them.
So if you can get a bunch of veterans to petition your governor,
it's way better than the three of us.
Yeah.
And now they psychedelics and psychoactive drugs they've shown to help with things like post-traumatic stress, depression, addiction.
So the hippies and those soldiers they were spitting on have now come together.
It's kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
I find ketamine tremendously helpful.
Really?
Useful. The one time I've listened to an Andrew Huberman podcast, it was the one where he was talking up what it's good for. So I heard a bunch of scientific terms for why it's true, and it's right. They're right.
You have to inject it?
No. I'm not answering any more questions about that.
Oh my God.
I will say I've never injected anything.
I'm trying to find an internet connection.
Why don't you do a hotspot off of my computer? Because I got internet.
It doesn't look like I can. Okay, I got another one pulled up here.
Is this like a new benchmark you guys are doing?
No.
I guess we shouldn't print stuff out then. I'm the asshole.
No, I never call you an asshole.
If you're looking for a reason for the modest success of our show, it's our daily benchmark.
How's Tom's sandwich?
Yeah.
Blake, where's Pine Forest?
Ugh, sounds Houston-y.
A woman is speaking out after she says 3 loose dogs entered her property, attacked her 14-year-old pet. This is something that you now do because it's recorded on your doorbell camera. You can post it online. You can go to the news. And that's the story. She pulled her gun from the side, tried to shoot him. She couldn't. So she just throws the gun at him and they take off. But her dog is...
How beaten is that?
That doesn't seem to be
Her dog is dead. Died in her arms.
Oh, because the other dogs killed it?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to just shoot other dogs if they come on your property?
If you can shoot people on your property, I'm sure you can shoot dogs.
Yeah, I don't know, though. People love dogs, dude.
Yeah, but people love guns more.
Yeah.
I think you can shoot a dog on your property. I guess I could see you getting sued. Does the Miri not work anymore?
Does what not work?
The Miriam's
Everyone else is connected to it.
I've been trying to get on.
Trump weighed in recently on they're thinking about getting rid of a base in the Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
And then I was reading up on how that base came to be. And they took all the people that lived on it, like forced them onto a boat. And while they're standing on the boat, like waiting to be loaded on or whatever, the troops just gathered all their dogs together and opened fire.
What?
And I feel like that was a bad move. And it was also not nearly long enough ago. It was like 1966. Just the mass slaughter of everyone's household pet.
Well, we're going to try to lift the mood here with a story from Kilgore. Blake, anything? Kilgore Rangerettes.
I should know
That's
that.
He done blocked it, right?
We've seen a couple of stories recently of like cold case murders that was solved. There's a Houston one that was like from the 60s that they just solved using whatever. Is Knox over there right now?
Yeah.
He's around.
Yeah.
And
You can
anyways,
just kind of
we'll make
feel
this a
Knox
story.
around.
So this is in Kilgore. In 1975, up until that point, they had a historic wooden owl on their library. It was a symbol for the town. It was installed in 1939. In 1975, it was stolen. And this week it was returned, 51 years later.
Wow, that is awesome.
Right? They organized a ceremony to unveil the owl that had come home.
Nobody accepted responsibility?
A couple weeks ago, the director from the library gets a call from somebody in the city and says, I have a family member that took this years ago, and they recently died, and their dying wish was for us to return it to you.
Nice. That's a good dying wish, Forcefield. I don't have any good dying wishes. That one's great.
I wish that guy would have... I would have wanted to publicly return it, though, because statute of limitations, right? You're good?
You would have to think so, but maybe he was embarrassed. You know, it's a small town. The guy might have done it when he was like 20, 23.
Yeah,
He's like, God, I'm a pariah in Kilgore if I step forward with this.
Right. Not the owl.
Just have to wait till I die.
Like how Amber Hagerman's murder might be wandering among us. The people back then, I could be next to the owl stealer, and I have no idea.
To keep this quiet, though.
I know.
That telltale heart was beating all throughout his life. Like, he never told a buddy and never got out.
Yeah.
Like, that was always my theory on the guys that stole the OJ bust from Canton.
Yeah.
Many years ago.
They didn't make it 50 years.
They didn't make it like a few weeks. There was a lot of news stories about it, and then they found it in the median, the highway median.
Panicked.
Yeah. But you know it was on, some guy was smoking pot with it on his, table in his basement or something. His buddies were around it.
Holding the joint up to OJ.
Yeah, and they were like, dude, you got to get rid of it.
It says here
It's too hot.
the owl, it was returned after 51 years later, and the story concludes there was no late fee charged on the owl's
just having a little
return.
fun.
And there's your news.
The Dumb Zone News. Like and subscribe.
That was a good news.
When we're done with this break, we will welcome in Jim Knox from the Fox Box.
Yeah.
The Dumb Zone.
At Flooring Direct, we have meet or beat pricing. No need to shop around. You're already getting the best pricing from us. Rick Renner from the DFW's most highly rated flooring company, Flooring Direct. Whether it be carpet, LVP, SBC, tile, laminate, hardwoods, or granite countertops, we have a price matching guarantee. And many styles we have in stock in town, and we can install yesterday. Well, maybe not yesterday. How about tomorrow? Book today.
Our pros are the nicest. We've got the best prices at Flooring Direct.
Quality Roofing, we've got drones.
Boy, they do. And they're going to take those drones, fly them up top, and get a good look at that roof and inspect it.
They will. I never knew that until you told me last week.
The whole lead up.
I was last week years old when you
Yeah.
told me that Qualis Roofing has drones. But yes, apparently the insurance companies recommend you get your roof inspected twice a year. I think that's a little ridiculous. Let's at least make it once, though.
But
And
the
do
drone
it
makes sense now, though. Because you don't. I mean, if you're going to be going up there, once, twice a year?
Yeah.
You're going to need a drone for that.
QualisGC.com. They're great. They're great with listeners of our show. We've had, tons of people just come up to us and tell us how awesome the experience was with Qualis. I don't have to have anybody to tell me how awesome my experience was. They put a new roof on my house. I wasn't sure if I needed one. I knew that we haven't had a new roof in over a decade. And they went up there, inspected it, and they're like, yeah, you got a lot of hail damage here, man. So we'll take care of it. They took care of everything. They dealt with the insurance company for us. I didn't have to do all the calls on that end, and all we paid is the deductible. So Qualis Roofing, go to QualisGC.com. Do they have a number?
They do. The phone number is 817-500-9008, and all of those are interesting copy points. But there's one final one.
That's where he was leading you guys in it.
It doesn't.
Qualis Roofing, we've got drones.
Magnificent.
Trident Access Services, I had garage door bad, but after just one email wrote, could I call your dad? Had a brand new door put in just a single day. Trident Access Services, holy crap, hooray.
Give up.
Door was sad and sucky, flaccid at its best. But Jeremy and the fellas said, just put your fear to rest. If you need some help like me, just call the boys today. Trident Access Services, holy crap, hooray.
Yeah, the website is txtrident.com. Hit up Jeremy at 817-512-1212. And we learned through Grady that if you're a listener, you get 10% off.
Are you having to resort to drinking extreme energy drinks all day just to get by? Are you dealing with brain fog throughout the day? Are you putting on unwanted weight? Feel like you're in a rut? Want more out of life? And need a reset to start making healthy decisions? Having a little trouble in the bedroom? Things not exactly looking up? Having some trouble getting the bishop to move more than one space at a time? Is your penis broken? Then come to Game Day Men's Health. 12 DFW locations. GameDay.dumbzone.com.
I got this email literally this morning from Anson, who wanted to shout out Travis and his team at Community Mechanical. So anyway, he had another HVAC company. And he said there was a part that needed fixed, but the labor would be $4,000. And turned off my heater and gas for safety reasons, and then said it'll be 2 weeks for them to replace it.
Sweet.
So he said he was already planning on calling ComMech. And then he says in parentheses, I've shortened community mechanical.
Yes,
anyway,
he has. We'll let him own that one.
For an alternate quote, but also to see if they might have a better response time. Now he says, everything I've heard about this company on your podcast is true. I called the office, left a voicemail, had a return call within 5 minutes. Explained the situation. The lady I spoke to gave me emails for both Drew and Travis, asked I explain it to them. I sent all the info, including photos of my equipment. I put in the subject line that I'm a Dumb Zone listener that needs help. They call me 9 minutes later. They gave a ballpark estimate over the phone. It was a quarter of the price the other company quoted me. They sent one of their technicians to the supply store a couple hours later to get the parts. They have the parts in hand. They were at my house 8:30 a.m. the next morning to complete the work. And really, he goes on, there's a lot longer thing where they also discovered like a gas leak that was in his, because his wife had smelled. Anyway, he says they're the real deal. They have a customer for life. You have my permission to use my name, all that kind of stuff. But we've gotten tons of these, though.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Just to know that people are they're saving people from the cold, from getting ripped off, and they're our boys.
Yeah,
I'm proud of
it's
them.
communitydfw.com and the number that you can call or text, and they'll return your text 469-667-7290.
I just got rear-ended. Should I call the insurance company?
It's always best to talk to us before dealing with the insurance company.
Okay, but I don't think I can afford a lawyer.
Don't worry, you don't pay us anything up front. No hidden fees, no surprises.
Oh, thank you. I feel so overwhelmed right now.
Before you call the insurance company, call Frankel first. Frankel and Frankel. Call 214 or 817, all threes.
All right, welcome back into Bad Beats. If it's a beat, it's bad. You're going to find it on this week's Bad Beats. Okay, here we have Clint Frizzell, a man who appears to be in his 40s, maybe 50s. A sweet older woman here is handing him his laundry and a sandwich. I'm going to guess this loser lives at home, Dan.
Well, we know the name of the segment, but could it be that this middle-aged man would do this in his elderly mother's home?
It sure looks that way. Proper planning prevents poor performance. This man is a Navy SEAL of beats. Look at that setup.
Well, disgusting or not, he's clearly thorough. He might be called the Belichick of beats.
A voluptuous pump of lotion, and it is total leather time. Back in the living room, Mom's treating herself to a little CNN time now that the laundry's done. And what's this?
I hate to have to report this. The breaking news just into CNN is that actor Robin Williams is dead at the age of 63 from an apparent suicide.
Oh, and looky there, Mork is dead and Clint is oblivious.
I got a feeling he's about to find out, though. Moms love sharing news. This is a big story.
Honey, Robin Williams died.
Oh, there's no right time to learn that Patch Adams has hung himself, but this is definitely the wrong one.
How will he react to the death of Mr. Keating? Carpe beat. He keeps right on jerking it.
Free that genie, Clint.
My God, the perseverance there. You think that's bad, Dan? You should have seen what Coco did when they broke the news to her.
Why'd they tell her?
Next time on Bad Beats.
I'd like to pay off yesterday's tease. I went back and I listened to the segment in 2020 where we played the Josh Lewin audio doing play-by-play of ordinary events. It was titled COVID Silver Linings, and we played the audio. You made me seem like I was an idiot for liking it. And now that I listened to the audio, it was your idea, Jake. Dan laughed at it.
Yesterday we were saying, he played some audio yesterday and we're like, this sucks. Why are you playing this?
It was Josh Lewin doing play-by-play of his dog on a walk taking a poop during COVID. And we just thought, why would we have ever
Yeah, listening to that yesterday, I was like, really?
Thing of
Why
all
did you even
time.
play this? And now you're claiming that we liked this in 2020.
Yeah.
Your claim. I don't think he can prove it.
Top of the sleeve open, in goes the powder. He's just got to cap it and shake it. This is the moment. Lewin showing the receipts. A perfect 12-pump shake. The
Dan
lemonade's been made. Oh, the magic just continues here in Josh's kitchen.
Dan laughs again. Do I have to play the other one, or are you just going to believe me?
Whoa. Wow, what a hearty laugh that
I just
was.
like that all of America's play-by-play men are going verifiably insane before our very eyes.
That's kind of cool. Let's save that other audio.
That's kind of cool. Let's save it. Okay, I'm not going to replay the entire segment where you tease COVID silver linings.
Saying
We have
Dan
Josh.
laughed was like trying to show
But for
support
you,
for my
I'm not.
I don't know. Dan laughs that same way when I'm going off on a food
That's what I'm saying. You're not bin and skin. That's your laugh.
That's kind of cool. We'll save the rest of that for later. Not exactly
might be I'm trying to support the
Call
show,
Kukla. Let's see if we can apply for an award for this one. I don't know, bud.
That's a laugh.
That sent me down. Maybe I should listen to the whole show.
Oh, no.
So I did.
What do we do to this guy?
You listen to 3 hours of a show?
Well, just because it was in the middle of COVID.
No, because I'll tell you what happened. That didn't make us look bad enough. So he was like,
Right.
"F it, I got
No,
time
that's
today. I got time. I'll keep going."
Well,
didn't get what I wanted here.
It was a crazy time. So I think I'm going to start doing this, I think, for the next month, because there's just a lot of insane stuff in here where that was a Monday. So over the weekend, Jake, you said you watched Sam Anderson play on Facebook Live on a bar stool that you guys used to go to. You said you had your first emotional breakdown of COVID.
Okay.
Dan was counting.
We don't need to do this. No, I'm with you.
I'm going to finish my list. I may not play my audio. Dan was counting how long people were washing their hands for. He came
Hell
back
yeah, I was like the hand police, man.
Yeah. He was saying,
Did you sing happy birthday?
Only 12 seconds for this guy. Dan
I need
was
30.
No, Jake was mad at how close people were standing in line to each other. We didn't know what day it was. We were excited about Gerald McCoy and Dontari Poe coming to the Cowboys.
Dontari Poe.
Dan said this. I thought it was funny.
There are so many amazing things that happen that are like, no way. Like, how many no ways? And we got audio and stuff, and let's carry this over because this is well worth it. I'm not.
Do you know what you're talking about?
No.
I'm not even going to say for this time. It's well worth it. This is not quarantine hot.
Okay.
This would be hot in any day in a.
The greatest thing you've ever seen.
It's the Tiger King on Netflix. Let's play you some audio next.
Yeah. That's worse. Thinking Tiger King is great.
That's
is
worse than Josh Lewin?
Than thinking Josh Lewin. Yeah, and I'll own that.
I think we should go back to Tiger King. I think it's now getting getting over underrated.
There may be something to that.
Tiger King after 40.
Yeah. I'll play this, then I'll be done.
Keep going. Do your thing.
Jake said...
Don't be swayed by him.
I am. I'm always swayed by him.
Like he's your Reddit.
I think it's a good bit that we have like documentation of what was going on. It is.
You just don't want to hear it again?
Ever? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of embarrassing stuff in here, but we were far from the worst, you know?
That's always makes me feel better.
That's all you can do.
Other people
are
worse off than me.
Or gayer.
Yeah.
So this clip, this is my 7th day on the job. And this clip helped me piece together the Josh Lewin thing. Because I now remember Jake came in and was like, I think it's funny all these play-by-play guys are doing this ordinary events play-by-play. We should pull some of those for our 150 segment. I said, okay, I'll get to work on it. So that's what I had to do during the show, is pull all these together. I didn't pull 2, I pulled 12. I went back in the Dropbox and found how many I did. I'm cutting the audio, coming back from break, and I'm the new kid at the lunch table. All of you are the mean kids, okay? I'm just trying to fill in, be a new producer, and of all people, Julie is the meanest to me.
There are silver linings. What was your silver lining, Blake? You led the show off with something positive.
That he was seeing people outside playing and kids
parks.
Yeah.
Bike riding.
Right.
I thought it was a little anticlimactic, if we're being honest, because he's not listening. Like, it was cool and all, but...
Let's just shit on what Blake has to say coming out of this COVID time. Didn't have much more. Then Dan piles on.
I thought he had more.
Hey, Blake.
Talking about Chase Daniel.
Missouri? Quarterback? Southlake?
He was finishing editing up some audio. Well, I guess you didn't have any time to do that this weekend.
And then Jake laughs. Y'all are so mean.
The Dumb Zone. A lot of young guys making up this athletics lineup. You expect from a team that's rebuilding, but don't be fooled by that. Kind of do a monthly business review, Murph, and this A's group has been on fire. Best record in baseball since July 24th. They're 21-10.
You're listening to The Dumb Zone.
How's your mic?
Let's see.
Oh, it sounds great.
It does. It sounds excellent. Thank you.
How's your mic?
How about this one?
Oh, look at
yeah,
that.
this is more like it. A little roving mic.
Oh,
Yes.
Jim Knox crazy.
That is the great Jim Knox, folks.
The great Tom Grieve there.
Jim Knox from the Fox Box is here at the bus.
Now it's baseball season.
Yeah.
We are here. Who are you employed by today? Because you're out. You got another microphone. You got cameras.
We're all over this place. We already interviewed a goat, a real live goat, and the Easter Bunny's around the corner too as well. But it's Rangers Nation.
They're called Rangers Nation.
Rangers Nation got about 150,000 followers. Very much fan engaged. YouTube show just hit, and this is.
Are they follower mogging us?
No, not at all.
Yeah, quite a bit, I think.
Seems like it.
No.
Yeah.
We got, remember Kevin Minch?
Sure. Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek cannot hit the long ball anymore. Your first YouTube show was him against a high school player. It's going to be probably drafted #1, Grady Emerson.
Oh, yeah. Former Argyle kid.
Yeah. And I put him in a home run contest, and Minch had the Happy Gilmore baseball swing now. It's like a step and a swing. He hit
softball.
Yeah. He hit 2 home runs out of 100 pitches. He had 28 one season, 3 in one game against the Angels, and one time, remember Dan, the 7 consecutive home runs he hit in a game?
I do not remember that. No.
7 consecutive games with a home run he had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's off the juice
he's
now.
off the juice and eating and drinking a lot, it looks like. Actually, he's slim and trim. He's slim and trim, but he can't hit the long ball anymore. Maybe that's it. He needs to gain another 15 pounds.
So what we're going to have you do, our tradition now, though, is to have Jim Knox join us on opening day, and we're going to go around the tailgates, and we're going to try and find this is the Letty Bus
Fan of the game.
Fan of the game.
We have bags.
Fan of the pregame. We have 3 gift bags to give away. In these gift bags, there's a Qualis roofing hat. There's a Dumb Zone t-shirt. There are Yokero socks. We have a copy of Jim Schute's book, The Accommodation, where you can learn about some really dark Dallas history. And a Frankel and Frankel can of mints.
Nice.
What a haul.
Yeah. So we're going to give these away to the fans of the game. If you don't know who Jim Knox is, Google Jim Knox. YouTube Jim Knox. Yeah. There's some great stuff on there.
I appreciate that, Dan.
Where are you holed up now? Houston?
And I'm in Austin, and come back and forth to Dallas quite a bit.
Okay, is that how you knew we were syndicated?
Yeah, you guys, I turn on, I think it was Fox 7 in Austin. 11 o'clock, I was on a Sunday. I don't watch much TV, but I happened to sit on the couch for a couple minutes and go, hey, the Dumb Zone.
That's right.
In Austin.
You're going to be on in Austin.
Austin, man.
We're going to make sure Jim Knox gets on the segment there.
So I've been keeping up with you guys through the Dumb Zone in Austin.
Okay.
We love it. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
You ready for this? Have you scattered anybody out?
Yeah, no. I did see a couple of people looking like bananas over there, so I'd like to see what that's about.
There you go.
They do look like bananas.
Hey, you want to walk with us? Carry these? Walk with us.
He's bringing Letty.
Yeah.
There's former league pitcher Mike Adams.
Who's missing a rib, we found out.
Maryland.
Thoracic
let's check these guys out.
All right, what do we got over here?
We got the bananas, it looks like. Okay, where are you guys from?
Hi, from Fort Worth.
Fort Worth, and you?
Yeah, Fort Worth. This is my wife.
Whose great idea was this, the banana suits? Or the look-alike?
Mine.
Yours? How did this come about?
Oh, we like to make people smile with some sunshine, but I also like to just match.
Okay, very nice. What do you think about that?
Oh, I love it. I love to make people smile. This was my submission for the gay or not gay segment. So I don't know. What do you think?
It's extremely gay. It's also very cool.
Yeah.
Because when I think baseball, I think bananas. Like, what's the tie-in with the? How did you arrive at the
Savannah?
Savannah. There you go.
I get lost easy.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, see it, baby blue.
That works.
Baby blue. Okay.
They can ID themselves.
All right. Now you guys are going into the game, correct? Or are you just out here tailgating with the Dumb Zone?
Tailgating, just
tailgate. Okay, so you came here to tailgate. Okay, you'll be out here watching the game, and that's good. Okay, I think through their effort, Jake. I think coming out here in banana looking like suits, right? They deserve.
Give them a fan of the game back.
Fan of the game. Let's go. Who's this one from? Let's see what we got. A lot of sponsors in here. We want to make. Dan, name off the sponsors.
We already
in
did.
Here.
We're good.
Oh, we already got them.
We're
Okay,
good.
we got that.
Yeah,
all right,
indeed.
congratulations. Give me your name.
Thank you, Abby.
Abby, wow.
And James, yeah, thank you.
There we go. Dumb Zone fans of the game right there.
We
The
didn't even put any
bananas.
Dumb Zone stickers in those bags.
Yeah, there we go.
That.
Okay.
Who else we
Let's,
got?
We'll be fine.
Which way?
Do we?
Oh, who? What?
For real.
Okay.
This is Jim Knox's bit. This is in his natural element.
You know, I did.
Okay.
Hey, Dan, I did come across a 94-year-old lady in the parking lot over here.
Oh yeah?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is she still alive?
She's still alive. Favorite player was Nolan Ryan. I asked her that.
Okay.
And she's in the stadium right now.
Sir, what's your name?
TJ.
TJ, and you
TJ
are
just
in
wheeled
a
up.
wheelchair, correct?
Broke my neck playing high school football at Trinity High School.
Oh man.
Dang.
Wow.
It was a great hit. I went out in style.
I love it. And you're doing beer bongs out here from the chair?
I'm in a wheelchair. I'm not dead.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I mean, you don't have to drive. I don't know. I guess you can drive. That was really ableist.
Vehicle, but I'm just not driving today.
Yeah, let's go. Let's wheel on over there and see what this looks like.
Oh yeah, this is definitely fan of the game material.
I don't know.
He's the one that drove us here.
Oh, he drove.
Do you think he tells people he was really good at
You
football?
got to be kidding me, really?
Absolutely.
Oh wow.
Apparently wasn't that.
Jake, he drove the car here. Drove these guys here.
They said we got great parking.
Wow, good God, he's fast. Holy shit, guys.
What, the wheelchair?
That guy has achieved my dream.
That thing's motoring?
He is so fast.
Holy moly.
That's okay, Blake.
Oh, we got some back.
Get away from the
speakers. Yeah, I'm backing up.
Yeah, we got to get away from the
I'm backing up.
speakers.
No, we're
Speakers are off.
All right, here we go. We got the cameras ready. Are you ready for this, Dan?
All right, here we go. Hey.
What are we doing?
Potential.
Hey, this is to all the people in wheelchairs. You gotta live some life. As long as I can drink, drive, have sex, and get good parking spaces, I'm
Hell
doing
yeah,
good.
dude.
All right, here we go.
Okay, wheelchair guy's going to use, what is this called?
Load it up. We've got a beer bong, the Nelson booze, and they have turned to the pump, and there he is. There he is. He's just going for it. That's a pro move, and it's done. Wow.
The Nelson booze going down smooth.
Incredible.
Way to go.
Yeah, that was tasty.
Yeah, the beer bongs have different names.
Yeah, that one was Nelson Booze.
The other one's like Mitch Moore suds.
That's right.
I got you.
Okay, you've already interviewed.
We just tossed them a Jello shot here. Awesome.
He
Good deal,
definitely
man.
will not be driving home after this one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's a Letty's Bang Bus fan of the game.
There we go. Yeah.
What's the worst thing that could happen to him? I mean,
well, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah,
is
let him
that-
drive.
He could put someone else in a wheelchair.
That's right.
Well, then he'd have
that's
a
the other.
Let's see.
Yeah,
What about
think
right
the-
here?
Then he'd
Hey,
call
you always
Frankel.
got okay. We got to
some
get
ladies? What about-
we got to get someone from Asia.
You know,
Oh,
Dan?
okay.
Am I
We
right?
do. We have
Wow,
found
these are
it.
Asian fans.
Out of everywhere.
Asian Ranger
Look
fans.
at this.
She's wearing a Rangers
Now we're
t-shirt.
talking. Yeah, where are you from?
She's twerking.
I come all the way from Oak Cliff.
Oak Cliff or Oakland?
Oak Cliff?
Oakland or Oak Cliff?
Just roll with
Oakland?
it. Roll with
Really?
it.
You're a big fan of Jim Knox?
Yeah, he's so pretty. Oh.
This girl. Okay, what's your name?
I knew you were big with.
Gouda.
Okay, very good. How long have you been a Ranger fan?
Oh, many years. I love that big hot dog. That.
The boomstick.
This has got to be a plant.
Big hot dog. This year they got the head nacho.
Yeah, the nacho.
The sombrero.
Yeah, the sombrero 9th inning rally.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
Oh, the peanuts.
Okay, God, gotcha.
Wow.
Okay, so who's your favorite
Incredible.
Ranger player?
Oh, I like those dots. They run around.
The dots?
Yeah, they're different colors.
They're somewhere on the
They
field.
run around. Oh yeah, I love them.
That's not a player, but we'll take it. We'll take it.
Close enough. I think
Okay,
she's
we have another bag. Let's get.
fan of the game material. Yes. All right. Congratulations.
This make you miss your old job?
game. Way to go.
It's got to make you miss your old gig.
Oh, yeah. It's got to come
Thank
back
you, man.
to this
Appreciate
more often,
you.
Dan. We
Thank
need to
you
do
so
this
much.
once a homestand.
So you've got a 94-year-old and an Asian.
And a guy in a wheelchair with a beer bomb.
In a beer bomb.
This is like old times.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like brings back great memories. This was great.
Look at that.
He just attracts them.
What a time. She's just standing there.
He's like a little magnet.
You want to get him to sit down, or what do we want to do? You want to walk over there and listen to Knoxy talk to Mike Adams? What
Yeah, sure.
call
Mike,
play?
yeah.
You know
I saw
Mike
him
Adams?
earlier. This is where we found him last year. All right, here we come, Mike. Here we come. Look at this. Same spot as.
Am I too far?
What's the best thing about opening day for you? You've been here a couple times.
Shoot, man, probably just the memories that it brings back.
Ask him about that missing rib.
The start of a new season and
ask him about missing
knowing
a
that
rib.
there is hope at the beginning of the season.
There we go. Okay, Dan wants to know about the missing rib.
Did he take the rib out because just like Marilyn Manson?
So I'm missing my first rib on my right side from TOS surgery.
Did he keep
back
it?
in end of 2011? Yes.
Did you keep it?
I did for a while, and then it got nasty. And
made it like a necklace or something.
Yeah, well, I used to travel with me in my toiletry bag.
Have you ever heard the story about Marilyn Manson and his rib?
Yeah, that's a little bit different.
It doesn't work that way?
Different reasoning.
Ask him if he can do it.
I mean, have you
He
tried?
took a bottom rib, not a top rib.
And that doesn't help?
No, not that I know of.
Can you do it? Yeah,
Let me
try
ask you
Try
this.
now.
Yeah. Try now. All right. I think the mics are cutting out really, really bad here.
All right,
So I'm gonna.
Mike, you're
Not bad.
as a Ranger.
Is it not bad?
No.
Give me the toughest hitter you ever faced.
Oh, Miguel Cabrera, easy.
Really?
Oh yeah. I think I got him out one time. Actually, I got him out twice, and one time was a fly ball to the warning track. So I know he hit at least one bomb off me in the ALCS, and he was a tough out.
Okay, looking at this team, and I know it's early. It's opening day, but they played last week. What do you think?
I think they got a chance, man. I mean, obviously we're 6 games in, but they're showing a lot of promise, and they're showing a lot more than they did last year. I'll tell you that. So it's very hopeful, very hopeful.
See, Dan, they got a chance, Dan. Dan earlier predicted. What was your prediction, Dan? They would be caught at the end of the season by one pitch, right?
Right. The ABS will overturn the final pitch of the season, and they will actually miss the playoffs.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
We got something else over here.
Okay, Jim Knox is walking around the other side of the
Favorite
bus.
all-time Ranger player?
Pudge Rodriguez.
Pudge Rodriguez. I'm getting a lot of those. Pudge Rodriguez.
Noxie found the girl with no bra.
What do you agree?
I was going to say there's 1,000 people here.
What do you think?
Right.
All-time favorite Ranger? I was going to say Pudge, but she stole my thunder.
Nice piece of the
husband,
game.
wife?
Yeah.
Okay, how many years married?
18.
18. He had to think about that, right? And what's been the secret?
Don't ever stop trying to make each other happy.
Anal.
Okay. Good.
Hey now.
And exactly that, and she's a Rangers fan, so I can put up with her.
There we go. Okay. There we go. Couple big Ranger
All
fans. Are y'all going
right.
to the game today, or y'all just hanging out with the Dumb Zone? Okay, they'll be heading in the game.
So, Knoxie,
yes.
are you or you're not? I know they were trying to get you to jump off the bus again this year.
Well, we got a problem, Dan. Where you guys are sitting, that's my landing spot. I like the grass.
Yeah.
And the other side's concrete. And I've been advised by I think it was actually the bus owner. I wouldn't do it.
Well, somebody else asked if you would jump in the lake.
I'll do it with him
No,
if he
I
does.
can't do the lake. I got to go to the game. I got to do a little work today.
Well, your work here is done, and you've been fantastic.
Man, I appreciate it. Thanks for. I mean, I love. This is kind of like an annual deal with you guys. I'd come here every year for this.
We'll see if we can find someone from Australia next year.
Anybody from Australia today?
All right.
Australia?
Good day, mate.
Good day, mates. All right.
Interview him. Interview little Mini Coop.
Which one?
In the Seeger jersey.
Right here. Do you know Jim? Do you know this is Chuck Cooperstein's son?
Oh yeah, I interviewed him
When I was
in the
seven.
with
Let's
Chuck
talk-
in the stands,
Yeah, I
and you were bashing the umpires.
Yeah, after
Okay,
Frank
what-
Catalanato at bat.
Yeah, what happened?
So this was probably 2004, and there was a really bad call, and Frank Catalanato, he got ejected from the game. I don't remember when this was, but I remember it was on Fox Southwest. You came up and you were like, what do you think of the umpire? And I was like, he stinks. I was like 7 years old.
And then your dad, Chuck, was just sinking in his seat.
Oh, yeah, he was really embarrassed by that. We still talk about that to this day, but it is what it is.
This is like the splitting image, isn't it?
It's insane.
No.
It's
a Mini
insane. Do you troll your dad sometimes? It feels like you troll your
all the time. Every time I call him on the phone, I try to rage bait him about something, whether it's baseball or the Mavs or whatever it is. Oh yeah, that's part of my job.
It's easy though, right? It's too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, get these two guys together. Get them in a little debate about something.
These two?
No, you and your dad.
Oh yeah, you and your dad.
These two we listen to all the time.
It happens all the time. It's just awesome.
I love when you do it on Twitter.
Oh, that's the best because it just brings everybody else into it. Yeah, I love doing it.
Have you ever met Pete Delkis's kid?
Pete Delkis's kid?
Yeah.
I have not.
Okay.
Hey, y'all
This
keep
is what I
talking.
check.
Y'all keep talking. I got something else over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Hold on a
so it's
second.
like he's
Jim
still
Knox,
moving?
like his
Yeah,
radar went off.
I know.
And he's
Okay.
like,
Is there another Asian person?
All right, come on in.
He's
here.
like, I
Is
sense
this-
a
is
bit.
Is this like you're after the game? Y'all are heading to Hawaii or something, or what do we got?
Oh, we're just representing.
Okay, what's your name?
Wendy.
Wendy and
David.
David. Okay, where are you guys from?
Dude, he just saw
live
another hot
here.
chick and went right over there.
Fort Worth.
I'm from Chillicothe, Texas.
Where's that located?
Yeah,
in between
Asians and
Wichita
hot
Falls
chicks.
and Amarillo.
Okay, good. And you?
Fort Worth.
Been married how long?
Almost 15 years.
Wow. Okay. I asked this couple over here. I'm going to ask you. What's the secret of this?
Patience.
That's good.
Patience.
And doing everything she says?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Who's the biggest Ranger fan
Honey
between
Lingus.
you two?
Probably him.
Yep. All-time favorite player?
Man, when I was growing up, I really loved Juan Gonzalez. But I'm wearing an all-around jersey. Bet.
You?
When I was a kid, I liked Kirby Puckett.
Kirby wasn't on the Rangers.
Kirby
Wait,
Puckett
the
assaulted
Minnesota Twins.
several women.
Yeah, tell her
Nolan
that.
Ryan,
Yeah, you know Kirby Puckett is a
Jim, tell her Kirby Puckett assaulted several women.
a lot of allegations.
yes.
Yeah. Why
Did
don't
you
you
hear
just why don't you just
He's
say Matt
canceled.
Bush?
Cancel.
Yes.
Cancel that.
Cancel that. Okay, that's canceled. Okay, you guys are going in.
Stole
have
a lot
a
of
good
bases
time,
though,
right?
too, you know?
We would make you the dumb
Second
zone
favorite's
fan of the
John
game. But we're
Wetland.
out of bags right now. We'll just
She should have had it.
okay. Yeah. Okay.
Here,
yeah,
give her
that
this.
Asian girl was really good.
Give her this. I don't want this.
What is that? Some peanuts?
We don't know.
No, it's like a marshmallow flavored thing.
Okay. Marshmallow. Dumb Zone 6
Oh, she just wants a Dumb Zone sticker.
Oh, yeah, we got you. Bet.
Oh, yeah. That's a great prize.
I'll give her a sticker.
Nicotine
There we
pouches.
go. Okay, guys, enjoy the game. Appreciate
Hey.
it. Let's go Rangers. Go Rangers.
Throw it down
All
there.
right, 15 years of marriage right here. That's awesome. There we go.
All right.
All right, I think
Good
my
times.
day's done.
Excellent work, Jim.
right.
Time to get to work.
That
get
is the great
serious
Jim
now.
Knox.
Hey.
We can go find it. Where can we find you?
Rangers Nation
Rangers
Facebook.
Nation, Facebook, Instagram, and a YouTube page.
You still own gyms and stuff?
We sold out to Planet Fitness.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cashed out.
Yeah, about to head to car washes now.
Ooh. Hey.
Rangers Nation, that's all we got.
All right. That's the great Jim Knox.
There he
Thanks,
goes.
guys. Good being here.
He'll find any Asian or hot chick in the crowd somehow.
Wheelchair guy.
Wheelchair guy, olds.
God
Asians.
bless, man. Wheelchair guy fired me up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like someday.
Great.
Someday
I mean,
you
listen,
can
if
park
I end
close.
up in a wheelchair, we're going back. You think I'm supposed to stay sober in a wheelchair?
Yeah, you can't. All right, let's do viewer
Happy
mail
birthday.
birthdays. Got some viewer mail birthdays.
Want anybody
Gotta-
to sit down? Anybody?
Sure.
Letty or
anyone.
anybody?
Yeah,
Or-
Letty.
Hey, see you, Jim. Thank you so much, bud.
Letty. Thanks, dude.
You
Talk
want
to
to hop on?
Where's my viewer mail birthdays? How do you think the background noise is and stuff?
Oh, it's probably tough for people, but I hope the vibe is worth it. My favorite band, Dan, that I went to go see, that I told you guys about, that does the moshing.
Brand new?
No, that's the pedophile. Turnstile.
Oh,
they
yeah.
kicked their guitarist out of the band about a year ago. And yesterday he was arrested for attempted murder.
Dang.
For attempting to kill the lead singer's father at their home.
Wow.
Like he's having, since they let him go, and obviously there were reasons why, a full-on breakdown.
Yeah.
And he's showing up at the guy's house, and he tried to run his dad over with a car.
That seems like a I don't know. Yeah, why don't you try to kill him with a fork? I don't know, like,
especially an old man. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying he's too easy of a target?
No, I'm saying it's tough to.
I think it's pretty easy to kill someone with a car.
Do you?
I think. I mean,
Like,
he
you gotta
didn't
wait
do it,
for him
so.
to go outside, and like, what do you? Is Letty want to join us? Do you want to join us?
Yeah, pop on. That's what I was.
This is Letty's thing.
Yeah, and then pre-kin check.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're doing some viewer mail birthdays, pre-ken check. What's coming up? What are your kids' ages, Letty?
One that's 7.
Oh my goodness gracious!
You're
Hold
good,
on.
Blake. I know it's a lot today, dude.
How much?
A lesser
7
man
and
would
what?
have correct. 7.
Oh, you guys have 1.
We had to do IVF and all that too. Jake was a real inspiration, a hero. I also stopped drinking for a day because of him.
One day.
I remember that.
I don't even believe that.
Yeah.
It wasn't last year on opening day.
I'm not positive.
I
that
ran
you
into
did.
Letty in the concourse. God, I miss these times when you just somehow you're by yourself. It's the 6th, 7th inning.
You guys are both drunk?
No. I've actually never. No, not out here. But I just ran into him separate from his wife. My wife can tell there's something going on.
Hug.
I don't want to interrupt. Can I tell you the story real quick?
Sure.
Because I thought I was doing right by my wife. I popped my head in here. I'm like, oh, I don't see her on the bus. I don't see her on top of the bus. Oh, shit. She went to the game. She's going to be mad. I booked it to the front of the stadium, and she calls me. She goes, where are you?
Yeah.
And I go, I'm
We've
at
all
the
been
stadium.
there.
Where are you? And she was in this little bathroom over here. And she's like, why would you leave me? You have my ticket. So I made it incredibly worse, even though I thought I was doing the honorable thing.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
I'm sure Mrs. Letty's been there a lot.
Yeah.
With the "Where's my husband?" Viewer mail birthdays. Oh, or do you want to do a pre-ken check?
Well, you had mentioned you wanted to get back to it.
Yeah. Like, what are you guys doing?
Well, we've got the double sports, we've got the rain, and then we do Easter at our house.
I don't recall even having Easter sports.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Like, I would think they would have canceled everything for Saturday. But F me.
Well, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain everything out anyway.
Yeah. You hope.
So yeah, we do the thing at our house. So that's my deal. Is, people. I got to take care of meat. People bring sides. We got to get the house ready. You got to do that. We're paying to have the house clean today, so people can come destroy it for the weekend. But that's like our bit now, hosting.
Hiding eggs.
Well, maybe, but like I said, I think I'm just gonna put them on this Velcro and run around and let kids grab me. Especially, there's no like news stories about that being like a creepy sort of thing to do right now.
Keep the Velcro low. You're going to train them to play flag football.
It's not a bad idea, but yeah, man.
Yeah, we used to. I mean, maybe this is why Hillary lost, but I would always have the equal number of plastic eggs and hide them around the yard. But it was there would be 2 blue, 2 red, 2 like whatever. So if you found one of the same color, you got to put it back. Because I got 2 kids. Is that why Hillary lost?
I mean,
to make sure they each end up finding the same amount of eggs?
No, I think you're just avoiding problems on the back end by
That's
doing
what I'm
that.
looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
that's
but
fine.
one of them can try harder, and they're not going to get more.
Also a good point.
They'll just get them quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like Jason Witten says, it's about the journey. That's what everybody says that never won a championship, by the way.
Fair.
Your weekend?
I mean, there's a Kumar Rocker start tomorrow. I don't think I had to tell you that.
I don't have a lot of Easter plans.
No, you guys don't do bits?
I think she's going to hide the eggs before she leaves to work, but I'm not going to help very much.
You're like an Easter Scrooge?
No, I just don't want to do it.
Dan, you want to come over?
So
Chappie will be there.
Who's going to be there?
Chappie will be there.
Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe. So she's gone working on Easter Sunday. So there's no Easter dinner, all that kind of stuff.
No. And I haven't been invited anywhere. I might come to Jake's house now.
For real, you should. You should bring your kids over if you want to do a hunt.
No listeners have invited you to their
Seder or whatever.
No, I know. I need to, expand the invitation. I'll come to Easter. I'll come to whatever. Just invite me somewhere.
Well, you also have
I'd love to see you Sunday.
What about all these in-laws and, you have other family like your mom and dad?
I don't think they're doing anything.
They're not doing anything. You got brother or sister?
I offered to take my grandpa to church. He said no. He's running his own church in the old folks' home, and he doesn't want to leave.
Sick.
He got this month. He got put on the calendar.
What does that mean?
Sunday church service -- Tommy Jones. He's running it now. He made the calendar.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's kind of taking over this place.
Power play.
Kinda. And
anybody steps out of line, he reminds him about that dog.
And they keep raising his rate,
that'll go well.
knowing that he won't leave. Like, that's a part of their thing. It's like, you've been here for 2 years. We know you're not going to leave. And he keeps complaining about it. It's a whole deal.
Boy, he's Blake's grandpa.
Sounds healthy. Yeah, boy, he is Blake's grandpa.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, viewer mail birthdays. What do you do with your 7-year-old, Letty?
For Easter?
Yeah, what's your big plans?
I think we've got to go to the mother-in-laws, and then we're doing an egg hunt with the cousins. We're not Jesus people, so we celebrate the big bunny real big at my house.
I'm thinking about treating it not like a mini Christmas. I'm going to give both kids a bike.
There you go.
And just treat it like, hey, this is. We don't need to act like the bunny did this. I'm buying you a bike. This is your spring gift.
Okay.
Like to get ready for summer. We're getting them like a bathing suit.
That might be raising the bar for future Easters. Like
probably, but like if you need to get
this year.
Bike is a big, but I look at it as setting the table for summer. So whatever they're going to need for summer that year, water guns, whatever, we're loading up on spring break.
We were having the debate on whether we need to like ease up on the Easter bunny to preserve Santa. Like, can you keep both lies going? You know,
that's a good.
Do we have karaoke going on this bus right now?
Yeah, probably. You want me to turn it down?
We're almost done.
No, we're almost done. I'm
All
just
right.
saying it sounded like the quality of music
Oh
changed.
no, yeah, that's one of our stars, our rising stars. Hutch, he lives for the spotlight.
All right, let me do viewer mail birthdays at least. Dear Uncle
Billie Jean is not my lover.
Uncle Inserter
Girl thinks how I am the one.
of the Gherkin into the Merkin. My leaders are the sudden and meteoric rise of Cooper Noel Flagg, Soroy's reaction to being called out on his N-word usage. Today is the Cooper DeJean plus A.J. Brown plus Hollywood Brown on the Eagles' birthday of the one and only Trucker. This is the wife of Matt Grimm.
One of our strongest soldiers.
Her favorite sunscreen is SPF 69. She types in a specific rhythm that sounds like the song My Sharona.
Boy, that's a married thing if I've ever heard it.
And she knows why notebook paper is 8.5 by 11.
Why?
I think I'd like to know.
Yeah.
Why is notebook paper 8.5 by 11?
Put it in the Google machine.
What would you guess, Blake? Any guess?
No idea.
Happy birthday to the best wife ever. You are awesome. I look forward to partying balls with you forever. That's from Matt Dallas.
The Sounds like someone got drunk on opening day with her. He's trying to make it up a little bit.
The trucker gave me a copy of Industrial Society and Its Future. It sits on my bedside.
Dear South Lake Slit Slayer, I'd like to wish Day 1 DF number 134 Straub Man a happy Jackie Robinson birthday. His leaders are Jake Buying Water for Billionaires, Bi-Curious Blake, and Sarah Heppela's Massive Moon Milk Silos. Hashtag a Habitat for Humanity. He'd like to hear any Blake drop or what Jake thinks of space. Stay game day hard from number 371, Jaybird. Two more. I have Hello Master of the Easter Egg C.
Hey, Heart Attack Man, did you see Jackie the Joke Man in the Epstein files?
No, I didn't, but I'm not surprised to learn.
Yeah. He was hanging out.
Of course he was.
Sure.
What does that mean?
He was just at like
promotes the fact. He probably promotes the fact.
Yeah, he's doing the 4 o'clock there on Saturday at Little St. James.
Happy birthday to my own personal Angelo, Zach Groover. He's a Day 1 dumb zoner. Listen to every minute of shows you boys have produced. Your show keeps us better connected than those weird conjoined twins Bob lusted after all those years ago.
God.
I would
was
now
all
say
about that.
I wouldn't mind turning down the karaoke just for a couple minutes. Just for a couple minutes.
We'll be done in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Just because it really kicked up here in the last few minutes, didn't it?
Yeah.
His leaders are USA Up All Night, The Handoff, and Tony's Dancing with the Stars updates. I hope he gets all the special birthday
Used to
freebies
love
Blake has been
USA
training him
Up All
for.
Night.
And a cake made of early bird gummies. More moosing interviews with random guests. Dan's Maystash.
That went exactly opposite of the way it was supposed to go.
You know you'd get a little attitude.
From Josh. And Savant of the Slit, happy birthday to Jesse Hawker. His leaders are Hero Jake's broadcasting ability, Post Hab, and Book Club. He found the ultimate hack to marriage, become a pilot and be gone half the week.
Good bit.
Oh.
Man, you got to figure that just all of society would function better if we had a different cohabitation situation. Whether it's the separate bedrooms, whether it's expected that one of you's gone. Like, dude, just think about making your whole life if you haven't seen each other for a long time and then you have sex.
The best...
You know, that's good. We'll just do that for everything.
times we ever had is when I lived in Dayton and she lived in Cleveland.
Sure, but that applies to more than sex, though. If we don't
Then
see
it's
each
like
other all the time, then I won't be so annoyed when I do.
Right.
I mean, it's...
Right, no, you're happy. Oh, I can't believe I'm seeing
might be
you.
happy, yeah.
And then they have to run it through their filter of, does he need to know this right now?
Right.
That's a
Just
coincidence.
give me the good parts
best
every
time
now
I
and
ever
then.
Right, I have a week worth of stuff I could tell him.
Oh, yeah.
But
Right.
let's filter it down
Show
into
me the
good
highlights.
stories. Right. Les Jake claiming he invented everything and riding Shoddy's dong. More stories of the lives he saved by getting sober. Never pass and keep cranking. All right, so that's viewer mail birthdays.
It's opening day, Dan. Where's your energy?
Dude, I know. I wasn't going to say it. I'm glad you did. We lost it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We got Mackenzie Gore on the bump.
No, I'm very excited, but I don't know.
Offense is humming. Look, if Wyatt Langford's your biggest problem,
Let's get Dan on a beer
This
bong.
is the day that we're all in contention for the pennant.
no doubt, 0 back.
We have some gluten-free beer. Does that help?
All right, I'm going to do quick today in history for us.
Community Mechanical presents On This Day in History.
Are the community guys here?
Do you have anything brewed from salmon?
There's the boys. Why did Wire Will shave?
He did?
He looks too clean, nice. Hi.
Well, at least he didn't shave down there. Hey,
Hi there.
How's it going, lady?
What's your name? Aw.
We got a
That's
little
nice.
heart.
She's got hard hands.
You guys have a ton of fans here today.
It worked out.
Yeah, you know.
It happened.
People are cool.
I know what you mean. I was on the news earlier.
I don't have to tell Letty what it's like to be
When are we going to jump in that pond?
hounded by fans.
I will if you will.
God, I believe him, too.
Blake or Jake just says shit that he doesn't intend to do ever.
I'm in.
Jesus. On this day, okay, it's Friday, April 3rd. I'm going to give you Rangers history. We'll keep this short. On this day in 2011, Ian Kinsler and Nelson Cruz became the first set of teammates to homer in each of the first 3 games in the season.
Nelson Booze.
Nelson Booze here at the bus. Now, was that like a big group meeting, brainstorming on what to name the new bongs?
Someone coordinated a list and we all voted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, might like to see that whole list someday.
Yeah, I can arrange that.
Ian Pills.
I think coordinated is.
Shit, I don't think we had that.
pulling a lot
That's
of
brilliant.
weight.
That's wonderful.
That is brilliant.
Give me time. I'll see what I can do.
And on this day in 2018, a woman opened fire in a courtyard at YouTube headquarters.
Shit, I don't remember this at all.
Wounding 3 people, then killing herself. Family members said she was upset with YouTube's handling of her videos, and she believed she was being deprived of income and views.
Listen, Clayton, I'm not saying, but
It might help the show.
But it's.
I mean, she didn't show any nipple.
So, I just wanted to say, I don't.
So,
I don't condone that behavior, but I understand it. And on this day in Dumb Zone history, April 3rd.
Let's see. On this day last year, we were broadcasting in Austin, and
Final Four preview, right? Right before that
sure.
day,
Yeah,
we went
yeah.
to San Antonio the next day.
Here's our takeaway from Austin. Jake saw a bum fight, and Dan waved at a Waymo.
Oh, damn, I forgot about that. It was in downtown. It was like on the strip, 6 p.m. as I was getting into town, broad-ass daylight. And two dudes just, one of them just started whacking on the other one. The street with, some sort of object. The other one, hey, stop!
And I think I waved at the Waymo for letting me go.
You did, yeah.
You know how you wave at somebody for letting you go through the stop?
Thanks, bud. Give him the Jeep wave.
Right, thanks, bud.
Did you see Waymo in Dallas today? As of today, accepting Dallas rides.
I thought they'd been here for a
No,
while.
it was like a pilot program. You couldn't really mass use it. Now
I've been trying to use it, and so I have the app, and the app sent me a message today letting me know. You want one? We got you.
Yeah, but it's always sending messages to white people.
Does the Waymo Does the Waymo Jeep have duckies on it? And do they do a fake finger wave?
The Gaymo.
The Gaymos.
It's a Waymo thing. You wouldn't understand.
And then in 2023, we had a guy, I don't know if you remember this, ran onto the field to propose to his girlfriend at a Dodgers game. We had him on. Problem was, he didn't speak any English.
Yeah. So the lady he proposed to had to translate for him, and then we got invited to their wedding in L.A.
Yeah.
Which I think we would have done had we not left the ticket.
Right.
Because we didn't go to camp that year. Or no, we took a year off. But we absolutely would have been there. It was like a, I don't know,
Unfortunately,
East
the
LA
couple was
Mexican wedding.
deported.
Oh, hell yeah.
They were like Dodgers fans.
I'd really like to under any circumstance.
Dude, I was
Something
hyped.
Like that.
We got all the info
dates
and everything.
coincided, yeah. Ricardo and Ramona. And then
They put him in a Waymo and pointed up towards Mexico and said
right.
goodbye.
And then last thing, this was in the news. The story that started it was a man shot a woman in the neck at 7 o'clock in the morning. Road rage.
That's really early.
Then Jake told the story about how cops will arrest people early in the morning. Where I guess your buddy had gotten in a fight a couple weeks ago, and then they arrested him at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's a thing.
So we opened up the phones to see if this was true. We had cops call in. The first cop that called in, Jake said, "What's up, pig?" And then he hung up. And you felt really bad about that.
Yeah.
Get him on the run.
People were not happy.
Hey,
both
pig.
in and outside the building.
Immediately hung up.
I was like, damn.
Comedy is subjective.
Yeah, no, that was 23. They hadn't there wasn't a video of an unarmed black guy dying that day. No. So it was like, oh, dude.
That was he was doing high concept.
Other birthdays today, we have Tyler Smith, 25.
Great.
Will Greer is 31, Jake.
I'll always remember him for Horns Down.
It's really all he's got.
Deshaun Stevenson is 45.
I loved him on Hello, Larry.
Koji Uehara is 50.
Hey.
Ranger grade.
Yeah. Mike Adams, buddy, in the bullpen.
7-8-9, right? It was like Agondo, Mike Adams, Koji.
He had a really cool glove. I don't know if you guys remember that. On the webbing, it had like an actual design.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll do that.
Who's they?
Yeah.
People named Koji.
The people Jim Knox talks to.
They do have more baseball swag. We're catching up. But
Jamal Williams is 31. Do you remember why we love Jamal Williams?
Is he the running back? No.
Yeah.
Wait, Jamal Williams, 31? The
Yeah.
Raven?
No.
Who? No.
He was a Packer. He went to the Lions for a couple years. 1 year, he had like a 17-touchdown year.
All from the 1 yard line.
And then the next year, he signed a deal with the Saints.
Okay.
And his opening press conference was insane.
That's right.
I guess I could just give you a little bit.
Likable young man. Tough it didn't work out for him.
He had a Pokemon hat.
Who's this? Ooh, what is your name, sir? So how many times am I going to see you? All the time? All right, cool. Well,
It's him talking to his hat.
my time here, you are going to become an anime expert. All right. So first, this right here is Pokemon. Don't you say Pokemon one time. All right, Pokemon. All right.
I have 20 cuts from his press conference.
He has the confidence of a guy who thinks he's going to do awesome in New Orleans.
Sure.
And really did.
Why wouldn't he?
Well, right now he's not in the game. Jacob Mizorowski is 24.
Hey, our guy.
Speaking of Pokemon, yeah.
Leads the National League in strikeouts right now. So,
he a problem.
You got
I think
that.
whoever faced the White Sox last leads their league in strikeouts.
How long is the rebuild?
Give us another decade, we'll be on solid ground.
Alec Baldwin is 68. Eddie Murphy is 65.
Black don't crack.
Amanda Bynes is 40, Jake.
Gosh, she is so crazy.
Prayers up.
Yeah, I think she got legit 5150.
Oh, yeah. She's
we should get her
highly
to the bus.
schizophrenic.
I think I missed her window. I was too old. But Blake was in the wheelhouse.
Oh, yeah. She was in every movie.
I was in the proper age for that.
Rachel Bloom is 39.
Okay.
We have a runner-up for Dumb Zone Birthday of the Day. Adam Scott is 53 from Step
right.
Brothers. And I guess Severance.
So much good stuff, though. Party Down original, I loved.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then our Dumb Zone Birthday of the Day. What could displace Adam Scott?
How's Derek not winning?
Nothing. There's no way you got one better.
What if I told you that 67 years old today is David Hyde Pierce?
Oh, Nigel.
From Frasier.
Man, I can't.
Frasier's
you're
brother,
not
right?
going to believe what all I have planned.
Frasier's brother.
Yeah, no,
Bro.
you don't have to tell me. He was the sarcastic
Boy,
one.
your Good Friday just got better.
God
It's
bless,
awesome
dude.
Friday.
So funny, too, because in my head, I'm like, this moment of panic where I'm like, do I smoke too much weed? I'm forgetting all the stuff that they think I remember. And then he's like, oh, yeah, it's just the guy from Frasier.
Well, now you can assure yourself you do not smoke too much
no,
weed.
we're all good.
Dude,
Perfect
you're good.
amount of weed.
Everybody's good.
Maybe celebrate tonight.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's right.
Neither do I.
Born in the State Now Dead, William Wallace. Sir William Wallace. We have Marlon Brando. And we have Jane Goodall. She's dead now, the monkey lady.
Did they tell her that Robin Williams died?
Dead on this day, still dead.
They go to the mascot of the Suns. He's like, what are you doing?
Dead on this day, still dead. Tom Dempsey,
Clubfoot.
who had a half a foot NFL record for longest field goal, which stood for 70 years. A 42-yard
had a
field goal
glass eye.
was the longest field goal in NFL history. He
And
died of
crystal
COVID.
ball.
Yeah, that's what they called it at the hospital.
Thank you.
And that's what happened on this day in history.
Letty, any closing remarks?
I've got some quick hits. If you'll endure me.
Okay, bye, Ham.
I bought my tickets.
Bye-bye.
All right, you have notes?
I do.
And do you have a phone that's raw dog? You have no case on this
All right,
phone.
look. You brought this up before. Apple Care, if I break glass on this, it's $30. A good case is $50. To have that feeling, you know what I'm talking about with no protection, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
worth it.
Raw.
Worth it all the time. $30, I'd spend that on a case. So yeah, I rock it. I made notes thinking I wouldn't be as coherent as I am right now. But I've done
Now
a
they
good
don't
job
make
of
as much sense.
Pacing yourself.
Yeah, I've done a good job of pacing myself today, but I have got to get this off my chest because like 3 weeks ago, I sent an email to Blake. Words with Jake. He was talking about a rich people house and how you knew someone was rich, and he said, you know, they have a window on the roof. And I was screaming, a skylight? You idiot! You know, like you go in their kitchen and they'd have a window on the roof.
Skylight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a light, though.
That's what it's called.
But it's a light from the sky.
I know, but
Lights coming
look
in.
at these wall lights. I just call those windows.
I've been holding on to that for a minute because Blake didn't get to it, and I was
Yeah.
like, we've got to address this.
You don't see them as much anymore, do you?
No. Well,
which is too bad.
Ask our roofing guys.
Just in
cutting a hole in your roof, you can seal it, but that's a problem, right?
It does feel like a very 80s, 90s idea, but I loved it when you
They're
go over.
so
You're like,
dope.
well, you guys on a little light in here from up there?
What about the
this
mid-house
natural light.
atrium?
Yeah.
I love that move.
God, what a waste
I actually
of
had a house
space.
designed to do that a few years
That's
ago.
beautiful.
Completely in the middle. The AirPods Twist came up. That was going viral the other day. Because the dipshit who started that, the instructions say turn and twist. He twisted it the wrong way. To fit them, you put it in and twist to the front. That's why all the ads are that way. So he was going, hey, if you read the directions, you're supposed to and twist it to fit. It's like, no. You twist it this way. So anyway, I wanted to get to that.
It does make zero sense that Apple would put out ads with people. Well, fuck
Not
it, they're
wearing
wearing it
it right.
this
Yeah.
way. Well, I guess we'll just
go with it.
Yeah, we'll just
back in parking.
Oh no.
Backing in takes just as much time as backing out on the other end. So this complaint about you're holding everybody up is insane. DFW to the Metroplex. That's our business. To the border, to Oklahoma. You're wrong. Jake is correct.
It's going to take forever.
Our business is based out of Keller, North Fort Worth. We delivered a Sherman.
Oh, wait. We're off of back-in parking
He's
now?
already nuked you on
well,
that.
we're done. No, we're good with it.
No,
I'm
he's
with
saying
you.
back-in
I
parking is
back in
good.
all the time. I'd rather back in. I'm good to go. And anyway.
Celeb, dude, he's the mayor.
Yeah, he is.
But we ship to Sherman from Fort Worth daily.
So you're saying the Metroplex will evolve into...
Yes, and I can
it will end at Oklahoma.
If you guys are super interested, I have a heat map for all of our builders and where they're going.
Not that interesting.
But we're in Waco. We're in Waco and Sherman. The east and west expansion is slow, but it will be. The Dallas North Tollway will go all the way to the Red River soon, and it will be packed.
The most insane thing is that there's not like a way to just get the money together to have like an innovative rail project from here to there.
Yeah.
Because people can live all the way. The problem is just nobody wants to drive that. I mean, there's a lot of problems. I don't want to live that far either. But if you could do it on a rail, like people go, like remember when you learned that people that work for ESPN live in Connecticut? Or whatever, like how quickly Bruni gets to the city? That
Is
takes
it
him like
ESPN in Connecticut?
Yeah.
or the other way around.
Yeah, people who work at ESPN live in New York.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, the
it's
Brunig
not-
situation is
If 45 minutes
heaven
is not,
on earth.
50 minutes is not crazy if you're doing it on a rail. So
Yeah.
if people are going to live all the way up there, they just
You
need
mean
a
like the
fucking
Dart?
rail. Whoever does it, Dart,
It's-
TxDOT, like TxDOT could make a rail and say we're going to North Rail.
It's something that it's like the TRE. Like it looks like a regular train, but it's not like going to Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Well, Jake has it by the year 2030. I just think it'll take a little bit longer.
It'll take a minute to fill in, but it'll be considered the Metroplex. I agree with him. Sorry, real quick. I used to be a Cowboy season ticket holder. Nothing frustrates me more than people say, "Well, we just need to not buy tickets." The entire Cowboy Stadium is 99% season tickets signed up on a 30-year thing. So whatever, you cannot undo
Economically,
that.
yeah, touch
so
it.
like, there's never going to be a revolt like you might have with the Mavs and Luka to better that.
Not going to need it after the title this
And
year.
then this is a long callback, but in high school I was held up at gunpoint running the grocery store when I was 18.
We're just
And-
getting to this now?
Oh, well.
I want to hear this whole thing.
Yeah, so.
You can't just revolt. It's like not paying your house.
Oh, no.
It's still like a 30
All right.
mortgage.
Yeah. So anyway, I was held
He's
up at
talking
gunpoint.
about getting held up at gunpoint, man. Focus.
My bad.
But
Maybe I'm on delay.
one of my buddies said, he goes, that worked with me. He wasn't there that night. He goes, if I got it, I don't remember who brought this up. If I got held up, because I think I would have just dropped my drawers and just started sucking my thumb. He's like, because what is the guy gonna do? Like, he's holding a gun, going, whoa.
You're the crazy one.
yeah. So anyway, but I think that's all I got. I think we put on a show today. We had a good
strong
crowd.
list. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're willing to call this a success?
Hell yeah.
Listen,
Okay.
This has gotten
Jim
better
Knox
every
wouldn't
year.
jump-
Yeah, hey.
Jim Knox wouldn't jump onto the cement, though.
No, but he did narrate a handy-capable man taking a natural light to the dome.
Yeah.
And
he
you
met an
saw the
Asian.
light in his eyes when he was back in his natural
Dude,
environment.
he was like, hey, is this an Asian lady?
Yeah.
That was unreal.
Yeah.
She literally.
Nacho.
We
Nacho.
appreciate you guys coming and showing up, and it's always a blast. So
And where
thank
will
you.
the bus next be appearing?
So we usually show up. We
Summer
we
bit?
have it in a couple years, but I mean we could talk about it.
Oh, bring it to the summer event?
Yeah, we could maybe work it out.
Wow.
Yeah, let me know.
Hot box.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, last year, I think Jake jumped on the bus last year, and one of my buddies is convinced he stole his vape.
Hey.
I stole it? Yeah.
He definitely did.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I was charging my phone. I look over it. Now it's charging his vape.
Yeah. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks for everything.
You're the best, man. Good times.
All right.
Adios, mofo.
We gotta go before this becomes a zoo.
Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe and type for my name if you want to watch more of my videos.